Hello everyone, welcome back to Adventures Across Sanctuary. You join us today for our very cold 18th session. Lots have happened. Obviously we get a recap at the start of each session to bring you up to speed. You can obviously watch all the previous episodes where you can at your leisure see what's gone on, but this is just going to be a quick recap to bring you up to speed as to what happened last session. Okay. So we headed to the rogue encampment at the beginning of last session, where we had some new arrivals interested in finding out what was going on in the region, and were very eager to join and fight against the hordes of demons and undead that now plagued this once peaceful land. After a brief but important meeting with Cassia, the three newcomers, a barbarian, a paladin and an assassin, all head out of camp via the active waypoint and enter into the cold plain soon after, where they were instructed to follow the path to reach the others. Along the route through the plains they had a strange encounter with a werewolf. Normally this sort of thing would turn into a bloody massacre, but the creature was visibly badly hurt and fleeing from the direction the party were currently heading towards. Bolstering their resolve to press on, they all continue along the route given to them, except for Ayana, a paladin of the Zakarum faith, the Order of Light. She was struck by deep fear in her mind as she gazed upon the visage of this frightful-looking creature, setting in her mind something she will never forget from that day forward. Eventually, the newcomers joined the rest of the party and into the fray. Very briefly, some exchanging of words were had, and then the battle picked up in tempo and in heat, quite literally. Working as a team, the party managed to overpower Bishibosh and his fallen retinue of shaman and warriors, and Zayor is able to get a killing blow on the leader. But as a parting gift, Bishibosh catches the party by surprise and spontaneously combusts after his last bit of life force leaves him, taking half the party out with him, and a few remaining fallen, unaware of their impending doom rolling their way, along with causing severe damage to the immediate area, forever altering the way it has looked. After the battle, some much needed recovery was had, and the party took a moment to gather themselves after another intense battle. A 10-minute break was all they could spare out in the danger of the open wilderness, but it was enough to heal any injuries or close open wounds using any healing kits, and of course the cleverly placed warmth globe which Ophi provided for a second time. With the rest finished, the party decided to push forward south a little more. However, Zayor, the assassin, decided that he wanted to head for a chest he found just laying off to one side of the now destroyed fallen camp, partly destroyed by the blast but still intact enough to hold on to its contents. Little did he know though, there were two large beasts just the other side of the damaged wall, near to where he stood now. Attracted by the loud noise from the explosion that Bishibosh had created upon his death, and these beasts were approaching the party fast. As soon as the party managed to spot the new enemies though, they knew that they were no match for the beasts in the state that they were all in, and so the party flee from the blast site and head back to the rogue encampment for an extended rest. During that time, many are able to work on their specific tasks they gave themselves, whilst in the watchful safety of the rogues. So, dawn comes, and with it, a new day for our adventures. Okay, party, over to you. So, some of you have rolled off game a few dice rolls for perception checks. Now, Ayana, with your 4, you are blissfully unaware as to what's going on and more focused on what you are doing. Zayor, with your 10, however, you managed to easily spot that something isn't quite right with Francis, the necromancer you just met. He this will be after after he's woken up and after the long rest that everyone's had and so on, the extended rest. Sorry. You do notice that he is looking a lot paler and starting to cough. Quite. It starts off gently and then goes into quite severe, almost like a heavy smoking kind of cough. However, it comes to a halt, and after spitting out a bit of catarrh, he's okay, or seems to be okay. Although the coloration in his skin is still slightly whitish. It's noticeable only slightly to you, but like because you don't know him very well, and obviously being necromancer, they're kind of pale skinned creatures in a way. They tend to avoid sunlight as best they can. However, there is definitely something wrong with Francis that you can see, and he exclaims to all of you that the the morning hasn't, or the night hasn't been so good for him. He's woke up and he's in this still tired state. And although he is able to identify one of the items for the party, it is basically all he's able to manage to be able to do at this point, because he's absolutely drained. So we're going to leave Francis in town to recover a little bit further, and the rest of the party, what would you like to do? Obviously you've got Blaze over here, who comes out of the tent towards the south of the camp. She looks fairly refreshed and ready to go.
As we rested, I think that we should go back and clear up the area we've been before.
I agree.
I agree as well, but I would like to stock up first on stuff if there is a merchant around.
Yes, there will be a merchant at this point. We worked out the time and I've completely forgotten it, so I'm going to have a quick look. So, where did we say? So it's 11. Yeah, so it's around about 7 or 8-ish when you wake up. So everything's starting to open up and get into full swing. The merchants that are there are starting to open up their caravans if they have them, or setting up a makeshift shop area within there, or just outside their tents that they sleep in. The fire is starting to be kicked in on the forge as the blacksmith wakes up and gets herself ready for the day. We do have yeah, so it's about 8 o'clock ish, and then obviously you've got all your tasks and stuff like that will need to be done, so that's another hour that you've all taken. So it's about 9 o'clock by the time that you've all finished up doing what it is you want to do. Any kind of trading, anything like that is all done. I'll just make a quick note. That should be 18. Yeah, so once everything's all done and you're all sorted, it rolls around to about 10 AM. So if you're all ready to leave, that's when you will be leaving camp. So it's currently now just coming up to about 10 AM.
Okay.
I've been training Lex whilst we've been having some downtime.
Yes,
so
you have. Yeah.
Need to wake her up, don't I? So.
Yes, you do. If you're going to summon her, yep.
Oh, just look. Okay, we're good to go.
Alright. Has everyone reset their hit points and magic?
I have reset it, but it's still showing you that I'm on 3 health.
No, you look all fine to me.
Okay, so it's only on my screen then.
Yeah, quite
That's
possibly.
okay.
Yeah, maybe it just hasn't updated yet. It happens sometimes.
That's okay.
Okay, so are you all prepared to leave? This is day 4 of your adventures, and one by one you head over to the waypoint, collecting blaze along the way, and teleport to the coal plains.
Here we go.
Let's do this, guys.
Alright. Hopefully the rest will be exactly what you needed. We'll just remove Francis there for a sec. There we are, he's gone. Okay. I know why. Okay then. So, as you know, you can move double your movement, your normal movement, whilst out of combat. You can also only move once or do any of your actions once, and then you have to wait for everyone else. Alright, so take it away. You are heading a kind of northern direction at this point, so which would be, don't forget the axis for the for the compass will be slightly turned on its right hand side, so a northeastern becomes a north and so on.
Got ya.
Alright. Before we move, I kind of turn to Zeo and say, Sneaky boy, do not run in alone this time. And then wait for the rest of the party to decide when we'll move.
I will do as I please.
Remember, that goes both ways.
Absolutely, and last time I healed you. And he's just gonna continue to go.
Yep, no worries.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading up the path. Being a paladin, I think I'd be best off at the front.
Yeah.
Blaze being a scout and generally a guide as such, is she's going to try and keep maybe 15-20 feet in front of you guys at all times, just so that she can have a good old look about and let you know if anything's there. But she does dart from lots of different pillars, rocks and so on, and ducking behind them, so she's not doing this like recklessly out in the open, even though you got a good feeling that at the moment there's no other dangers around this area, but you can't be 100% sure. You can never be too sure.
Has anybody got a key?
I do, but it looks open.
That one's open, Ovi.
Is that?
Yeah, that one's been open and checked. Yeah.
Do we want to? Oh, sorry. What was that?
Testing.
Yeah, I can hear you, Scarlet.
Okay. Should we go and clear up the area first, or go around the area and try to explore the map.
TM, I don't suppose you can make name tags visible, can you?
Yeah, I can.
Thanks.
On the individual characters.
Yeah, on all of us, thanks, yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
That would be a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that damn necromancer, I've caught his bug, I'm dying here, people. I'm gonna follow up, coughing behind you.
I'll try to stay away and be like, well, I heard of this sickness called COVID. Terrible thing.
I've been trying to tell him for weeks. Weeks, I tell you. Those undead hooligans he carries around with him carry all kinds of bacteria. They're gross!
This is what happens when you mess with the sanctity of life.
I'm just gonna tie a strip of cloth around my face and keep walking.
Yep.
Okay.
Great work, Scarlet. Fight by your side, defend good people from death, and get infected with the plague by undead zombies. Great work.
Are undead zombies on our side?
Scarlet chooses to ignore that.
Alright.
Alright, I just want to
everyone
follow
moved?
the path to see.
everyone's moved. Blaze is going to take off again to this corner. Take a moment to peek round, and then gives an all clear sign, and then she'll head around the side of this wall.
Okay. Should probably stick there.
Let's just stop there. Remember, you got 60 feet movement, so you do have a lot.
Move to back here.
The chest up here was emptied as well, right? I mean, it says empty, but just checking.
Which one, sorry? Yeah, that's empty.
That's fine.
And also,
Oh, I don't like that.
all the bodies have disappeared. After a while, bodies seem to just deteriorate really rapidly in this world. It's a bit odd, but it's namely due to the fact that these are corrupted and no longer follow the natural way of the way things work. But in general, yeah, I mean, you've been sleeping for quite some time, and even like in real time, a body will start decaying after a couple of hours anyway. So.
Have you guys explored anything up north? Here, there's seeming some sort of path.
Oh, Scarlet knows that all too well. I'll let her
Scarlet?
explain.
I could be wrong, but did you not say that we were going to search the place that you found last time?
Yeah.
And now you want to go further north?
No? I want to ask if that was already explored.
Oh. Okay then. My apologies.
Accepted.
Alright.
Alright, so no response from Scarlet then, I assume?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was out of earshot. What did you say?
I was asking about the area up north. There seems to be a path leading there.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, no, that's the graveyard there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it was explored already. We don't need to go there later.
Yes, we definitely do not need to go back there.
Up there.
Okay.
Here that doesn't have a label on, guys.
Sorry.
There's a chest here that doesn't have a label on.
Oh.
Didn't even see that. Where is it?
It's just beside the tree.
I can't see it. The shadow's hiding it from me.
Yes. That chest is indeed closed. It is not. It has not suffered any damage, and the lid is completely shut.
Sneaky. It's the line of sight blocks it. Just blocks it from my view.
She goes around excitedly, expecting somebody to come with a key. Who's got the keys? Where's the rogue?
I've been given keys, but I wanted to actually ask, how does that work? Can I actually use my thief tools first to see if I can open it with it?
You can do one or the other.
And the key gives me automatic open.
Correct.
Okay, I will use the key then. Yeah, okay. There's nothing there.
Okay.
So I'm using the iron key. I
Okay.
believe it's so.
Let me just check my notes a sec. I don't think there's anything on it, but let me just check. It's not that one. I need the number. 3. Okay, so you insert your key. Try to nudge it open at first. Yeah, you do notice that it is locked. So once you turn your key, it does unlock. There are no, shall we say, side effects to this action. No energies or any kind of other form of reaction from the chest. So you are fairly certain that you are safe to open it. To open the lid, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what you find is number 3. Where are we at? Cold plane. Okay, so inside there are 2 items. One being a fully stocked quiver of arrows, useful for any bow users. The second item, or 2 items technically, is a pair of leather boots, and they glow with a blue aura to them.
Okay.
Which by now is hidden magical properties.
Okay.
As you
I will
know.
inform the party what is in the chest, and I will basically say that I could use the quiver full of arrows if anyone else is okay with it.
Fine by me.
Fine by me.
So that
Easy
leaves
watching ahead.
the matter of boots. I will leave them to the party.
Okay, I've put them in the shared notepad, so we know what's in there.
Okay.
Yeah, but who's going to be carrying them? Remember, these are going to take up 4 slots of inventory for your boots, and 2 for the quiver. So whoever is carrying them needs to make sure they've got space.
That space. If no one else wants to sacrifice that space, I would be willing to do that.
Well, don't forget, you can always just take what you've found now and then just dump it if it's like taking up space that you want to put for something else. You can do that. You don't have to constantly keep hold of whatever you've got if something better comes along.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. We'll keep that open because there's still another chest that you haven't opened, as you know.
There's another one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Over
the one
camp. Yeah.
that Rogue tried to steal.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
I cannot follow. He tried to steal a chest, but we were attacked, weren't we?
The next one involves an encounter.
I was trying to steal the chest from the area. I wasn't trying to steal it from you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I get it.
Okay.
It's probably
I still.
see fishy bosh.
I can barely hear you. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
We ran before we had a chance to search the area for anything Bishy-Bosh wanted to blow.
I still have one remaining iron key from what I've been given, so that's perfect.
Professor?
Yeah. There you go. Okay. So we'll have, if you guys are over there doing whatever it is you're doing with the chest, we'll have Blade sneak around again. The line of sight is a bit blocked. Alright, she gets to here, for anyone who can actually see her, and raises her hand in a stop motion, and then pulls an arrow from out of her quiver and knocks it into her bow and starts pointing it towards the cart, the broken cart. So she's going to arc it over. She says nothing, but in fact what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll her.
Do you want us to roll for initiative?
No, it's fine. I'm going to do a quick stealth roll for her. I'll just do a saving throw.
Would I be able to join her with the stealth check?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, anyone can. Let's just move turn order out of the way.
We can roll for stealth as well.
Anyone can, yeah. Anyone can attempt to stealth roll. At the moment, you're all out of combat, so you're not seen by an enemy, so you can potentially stealth.
So I got 20 altogether.
Oh yeah,
Oh no, that's wrong. Ignore that.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I have a 10.
Let me do that. Ignore that. I was trying to get the modifier, not the number. There we go. Alright, not bad. I'll take it. Alright, so what's everyone got here?
I had a 10.
Alright. 20 for Dale. Very nice.
I'm
Scarlet.
hiding behind the
Okay.
stone here.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Yep. Okay. Well, you're absolutely fine. At the moment, I need to remember where all my stuff is. There we go. Monsters.
I'm sorry about asking this, but does Zeo still have the boots, or are they still in the chest?
No, someone else picked it up. I said that.
Or do I have them now? Yes.
I think you
Yeah.
said you were going to pick them up, so you've got them.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So you have unidentified leather boots. Okay, so okay.
I would like to ready an action, and whenever the other ranger or scout releases the arrow, I also release mine.
Okay. Well, she's at the moment she's holding her time, waiting for everyone to get a little bit closer before, because she doesn't want to give away or start an attack that doesn't necessarily need to be done. But she is currently holding her shot towards something, which I believe, if you come out from behind the rock, you'd be able to see as well.
Okay.
I'm circling around from the south, but I can't see anything other than the
Okay, Scarlet, you are. You rolled a 10. Okay.
Yikes.
Sadly, Scarlet, that was not enough to conceal you. The beast that you can actually, if I do this,
I can't actually see it.
no, I know. What I can do, because this is a damaged wall now, I will actually remove
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that wasn't. Jesus.
So now
that's-
you can clearly see through. There's huge, great big. Well, it's basically gone. I'll tell you what. I'll make this easy. As there's pretty much rubble now instead of an actual wall, I'll just remove the wall.
I think we should roll for initiative right now.
Yeah, you will be.
Yeah, I hope Scarlet can back up before that.
Nope.
Oh, no, you know what? Never mind.
15 for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Scarlet, because obviously you wouldn't have gone that far had you not known the wall was there. So, as things have changed, I'm going to put you back here.
Right, yes, I can see it now, so I just know.
You can see it, but it can see you as well. So,
Right, that's okay. Can I pop a hunter's mark quickly on it now that I can see it?
yes, you may.
Thank you. I'm ready when you guys are.
Also drop might very quickly as well.
Alright, initiatives then, please.
Alright then.
Would my ready action go off
Yeah.
as well, or?
I rolled her, it's taken it as Nick's rather than me.
Yeah. Not a problem. I can add you in and we'll just go like that. And then we'll just remove Nick. There you go, done.
My initiative says 10, but it's in red and it's not in the turn order.
Yeah. Did you click on your character before you done it?
Well, no. So, yeah.
No, I moved up as well. I didn't do mine, sorry. I forgot to click on my character.
I didn't realise that either.
Zayo, you're absolutely fine. Yours is showing in the turn order.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I clicked on my character and it's still showing the red one.
Yeah, it just means that you rolled a nat 1, that's all. Or the lowest value on the dice that you rolled. So we've got 2 nat 1s rolled in. Very nice, guys. There we go.
Can you manually add me to the
How is it
chat?
a nat 1 plus a 10?
Yeah, no, it cannot be right.
Because it's a red 10, but how did I get a nat 1 plus a 10? That's what I'm wondering about.
Yeah.
Let me just try it.
What did you get?
The first one I had a 10.
So you rolled 1.
On my screen it says 10. And then in the second one it says 3 plus 1. And it's
Yeah,
getting
what's
red.
your...
The second one is right, DM, but for some reason on the first roll Xerxes did, it's added 10 to it. We don't know why.
Okay.
What was the dex modifier?
3 for Xerxes.
Should I just roll a regular d20 then? Because for some reason it's giving me...
What's your bonus? You got 16.
It's a 0.
So you should have plus 3. Hang on a sec. Let me check your sheet. Okay. So you've done 1d20.
When I stand on the number it says it rolled 2 d20s.
No, there's something wrong with this. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like you are... It looks like you have a rolling advantage or disadvantage.
I rolled normally. Oh wait, let me just...
At the top of your sheet, does it say that you clicked on
Yeah, it's
normal?
normal. It's normal.
You have to put it onto public as well.
Oh, that's done as well.
Okay.
And then roll your...
Oh, I'll do it again. Public roll.
Yeah, that works.
Alright,
Yeah, it works fine.
it's 12.
I'm not sure why it's doing that.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, it stood on normal, but then when you said advantage or disadvantage, I just pressed both and then went back to normal, and then it gave me the normal thing. So it could be that it was on advantage for some reason, but showing it as normal.
Everything seems to be set up the right way. I mean, it looks...
Alright. Wait, who hasn't rolled initiative yet?
I have, but I need the DM to manually add me because I forgot to get my token.
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong sheet.
Same for me.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to just re-roll DM, I can just do it with my token selected.
No, that's right. Just give me 2 secs. Ayana got 6.
I got 15.
15. I didn't roll for Blaze. She would get probably quite high. Oh, low. Alright, fair enough. Who hasn't been added? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's everybody. Alright.
Oh, this is a peculiar turn order.
Let's slay some beasts.
Yes. Slay them we shall.
Alright, so if I cycle through that, then turn order should become 1. Turn marker, good enough. Alright.
God, he rolled 22? Nice.
Okay. So guys, to start off with, we're going to have the monsters go. Which one is that one? That's the one that's closest to you, Ophi. Sorry, Scarlet. And with a huge... Actually, you done a hunter's mark.
I've got a feeling I'm going to lose concentration.
Why can't I find it? Oh, okay. So the search doesn't work properly. That's fine. I will give you a an animated thing that you can actually use, and I will set it up so that there we go, hunter's mark. There you go. So you can put that, or you will be able to put that on any of your controlled by Scarlet.
That's cool.
So you should be able to move this now, Scarlet. If I put that in front of you, you can now put that, yeah, where you want it. You will need to move it as the monster moves. So once I finish moving them, then you can move the mark as well. You can, or I'll do it for you. It's completely up to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Thank you.
So then, first off is the one that's closest to you, and he is going to charge towards you. So 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of movement. and he's going to attempt to pick you up. So I'm going to do a so it's going to be a grapple attempt. Actually, you know what? No, he's just gonna do a lunging attack towards your head.
Lovely.
So normal. We have, I say, 13.
Luckily, that's not enough.
That's not enough. Is it a glancing? Yes, it's a glancing. So, okay, it counts, but it only does damage. It doesn't have any effects with it. So
I still need to roll concentration save, do I?
Yes, you will do. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing just basically runs up to you screaming, reels back, brings its fist forward and aims for your head. Catches you slightly just as you duck out the way, but it does still catch you. So I need you to make your concentration check roll.
That'll be a DC 10 because it's higher than half the damage taken.
Correct.
And it's a con save, is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you need 10 or more.
Fuck. Okay. Here we go. Constitution save. Please.
Nope.
Fuck!
Put that over there and out of the way. And so he ends up slightly making you a bit dizzy from the hit, and you lose concentration on the mark.
Motherfucker!
Next attack. In this one, actually, he's going to try and grapple you. So I'm going to do a contested. Where is it? It's. I'll just do that one. Yeah. Plus strength 2 for that. Okay. That's a 22 to pick you up.
Well, I don't think I can beat that even if I tried, but
Well, you can use I guess acrobatics to avoid it. I think you can. Or do you have to use the same as what I use? I can't quite remember. Let me
I think it's just a contested strength check, isn't it?
I'll just check. I think it might be.
Well, it's not going to matter, so you win.
Alright, so he reaches down and grabs you by the scruff of your neck and just lifts you towards him into the air and just locks you in with just one arm. And that's all he's going to do for now.
Brilliant.
It is your turn though, so you can try to bust out of it.
No, I'm just going to point my crossbows into his body and shoot.
Yeah, alright.
Will that be disadvantage, even though I'm just going to press the shot up against his body and fire?
Yes, it still counts as disadvantage.
How the fuck can I miss?
That is the most D&D version of the you can't miss the bullet if the
It's
cork
not.
is against you.
I'll tell you what happens if you miss.
Right, first shot. Oh god, it was a crit! Oh my god!
Well.
Fucking hell.
So 17.
Right, 17 to hit on the disadvantage.
Yeah, you managed to somehow get enough force behind the hit to penetrate. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's going to be 9.
9 points
Oh,
of piercing and
6 piercing, 3 cold, but I need to change the tooltip on that, but yeah.
just cold, yeah?
Just cold, yeah.
Okay.
Would be an extra d6 if someone had broken my concentration.
So you do 6. Let me just a quick check on that again. Yep. You do 6. And then an extra 1 point of cold, as it resists your cold damage that you deal to it.
Alright, second crossbow, going to point the offhand crossbow right into its body and fire.
Go ahead.
So 18 on the first. With disadvantage. Yeah, 18 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to be hit again then. So 2 shots. So you start peppering him with these bolts at close range.
2 hits for lightning.
Yeah, that's nice. So 2 and 4 lightning.
Oh shit, I have this one.
Quick question, Scarlet. On the frost main hand crossbow, it says rolling 1d4 plus 4 dex, and on the offhand, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's correct. So I don't. To get the benefit of dexterity on damage,
Yeah.
you need the 2 weapon fighting feat.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just didn't understand what it was. Thank you for explaining.
It's all good.
So I am done. I'm gonna kick and scream, "Get the fuck off me!"
Yeah, no worries. So Scarlet, that's going to be you done. You are still basically point blank firing into his chest while he's got you grappled. Xerxes, you're up. You can see all this going on, from what I can tell. Let's just have a quick look. I think you can see that going on. It's just on the edge of your vision, but you are able to see.
Yeah. Is the gargantuan beast? Is it with his back turned towards me, or is it just a token that's like that?
No, it's just a token. I can't make it literally face forward.
Okay. Yeah. Well, just confirming. I'm actually going to use my bonus action to rage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be my first thing. While I am in rage, I'm going to move 30 feet, so that's fine. 30. So right here. Alright, so I used all of my movement, and I will attack him with the hand axe that has the ruby embedded into it.
Yeah, okay.
Should I use the powerful hit because I gained a +2 bonus to the damage roll, or is it separate from it?
Depends on what you roll to hit.
Alright. Public roll. Oh. So it's going to be 12.
These are quite tanky. Their hides are really quite tough. So to get a powerful hit on these, you're going to need a minimum of 21 on a roll.
Dear God. Do I have to re-roll now, or?
Let's see. So what exactly have you done? You've come across and you've just lunged it in with your axe, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So with a 10, your axe is just going to basically bounce off of his exterior, dealing no damage.
Okay.
Use your bonus action to rage.
Yeah, I use my bonus action to rage when I use my movement.
Yep.
Before I use my movement.
Yep. So that's you done then, basically, for this turn.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Zayor.
Seeing that the situation is sort of handled there, I suppose. There's 2 people. I don't want to release my arrow there just in case Monster's gonna cover himself with Scarlet, I believe. I will poke out from the stone, from the rock that I'm hiding behind, and I will hit anything that is to the south. So
Right.
I will go here,
Yeah.
and I will hit. I cannot mark it.
I mean,
But,
immediately you've got an option of 2.
Yep. I can only see one. So I will hit the one which is next to the wall.
Okay, yep.
So that's gonna be...
Oh yeah, that's right, reduce.
Public roll.
Reduce sight is going to make it hard for you to spot, yeah.
It doesn't seem to work. I pressed... Oh, there it is.
There you go. Alright, you've done a powerful hit. So we'll add 2 on top of that. And then we'll add your extra damage. So
and then on top of that sneak attack as well.
Okay, roll that as well then.
Let me just... There it is. Another 3 on top of that.
Another 3 on top of that, excellent.
And I will just hide again.
Okay, so you notice that the... one second. Yeah, you notice as your arrow sinks in and the poison begins to take hold and spread about its body, that it really doesn't like it.
Good.
So you will actually deal an extra 2 on that one as well. So you've actually done 5 points of poison damage to him.
17 damage?
That's a big hit, Jesus.
That's a great hit, yeah. And
Nice.
then 11. Incredible. Well, yeah, he's not looking too hot.
Good.
Do you have a chance to poison, or is it just extra poison damage that you're doing? Is it from a skill, or is it from an item?
It's from the item.
Okay, so it's just damage then. Okay.
Shadow Branch bow, DM.
Shadow Branch, yeah, it's just damage then. All right, excellent.
That's me.
Well, that's your main attack done. Are you doing anything for a bonus?
I don't think that's...
That's a great hit.
Would you allow me to actually use my hand crossbow as well?
No.
Then I don't have anything else to do. I will just try to hide behind a rock.
The reason being is because if you have a hand crossbow, then it has to be on your second weapon set.
Yeah.
And if it's on that, then it's going to take your bonus to flip to it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's about it.
Okay. That's the trade-off that you use between two-handed and one-handed weapons. Is you only really get to fire once, but it's a big hit if you hit. All right, excellent. So this thing just howls in pain, and you watch as the parts that are now basically shaved off where you've damaged it, or where some of you have damaged it, the hair that was there, or the fur that was there, is now a lot shorter, and you can see that just from your arrow tip that there's a big black mark, and then that black is kind of like turning into almost like veins, like black veins coming off at that point where you've hit it, and it's starting to spread quite quickly. So yeah, it does not like poison, but cold, it eats that for breakfast. Very well. Just for confirmation as well, Scarlet, for the grapple, it's a strength athletics versus your athletics or acrobatics. Highest wins.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, he pretty much nailed it anyway with a 22. And then I think it's basically the same thing but reversed for trying to break out of it.
Right, yeah.
Alright. But obviously I need to roll again for a new total. Because you're going to start wriggling, I need to try and reaffirm that grip. Okay. So, after you, Zayor, if you're staying put and not moving at all, you have broken your stealth, because once you attack from a hidden position, you give away your position. So you will need to roll a stealth roll again.
Okay. Is it now then?
No, not yet. Not until your next turn.
That's fine.
So now, basically, you are given away, and they know where you are.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Blaze is going to let loose her shot towards her current target, and she's going to flick her wrist over as the arrow connects with it. There's like a little bit of rope that hangs off the arrow, and it's going to set alight. Let's see what you get. Ooh. Oh dear. So she's unable to make it land, and hits the wall behind it. It's a shame, but that's what happens. Okay, so she's going to back up slightly next to you. She'll go 5, 10. She's going to stay there, that's fine. Uncovered, but still a good distance away, so that's fine for her. Ayana, you have a might up, I believe.
Yeah.
You said that you wanted to do might.
Yeah.
On your prep round. So you do actually have might, so you will have to remove the cost out of your mana and then pay. If you want to keep it, you have to pay an extra. I think it's 2 for you, isn't it, per round? Yeah. So that's going to cost you another 2, and then you can take your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to move 20.
Yeah.
20 to get to here.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm just going to wail on the guy with my hand axe.
Okay. Alright, so he's still currently facing basically Scarlet's direction at this point, so you won't get advantage for this. So no, you will get advantage for this. Hang on. 1, 2. No, you won't, because she's what do you call it? You can't give advantage if you're being grappled, basically. I can't remember the name for it, but that's the general rule. Okay, so roll to attack then, please.
Does it count as flanking? Just
no, there's no flanking at this point. No.
That's fine. So hand axe, there it is. That's 20.
Very nice. Yeah, that's almost a powerful hit, but not quite. So, okay, let's see. So you got 3 points of slashing damage with 2 points of. It just adds a flat. Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was the fire one for some reason. No, okay. So it's 2. So you do 5 total. Not bad for a 1 hit. Alright.
There's not really anything else I can do because I don't have a shield anymore.
Nope. You got an offhand weapon or anything?
No, I've got a hand axe and a crossbow. Unless you want me to try and punch it.
Well, you may attempt to punch it if you wish.
Why not?
Okay.
A bit of slack.
Alright.
19. What?
So yeah, that'd be a 19, and then add your strength bonus.
Can't believe that worked.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so you managed to get a quick punch in. What's your strength bonus? It is a 1. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do 2 points of extra damage to him. As you just hit him in the chin, just jumping up, trying to reach him, and manage to clock him in the side of the face. Okay. At which point he does turn to look at you with Scarlet in hand.
Okay.
Alright.
So just as a reminder for Xerxes and Scarlet, on your attacks you get a +2 because you're within 15 feet.
Correct. On your damage roll. Seeing this, the other creature is going to head directly towards you. And he's going to attempt to punch you from behind. What's that?
At least buy me a drink first.
But this is going to be at advantage. Well, I'm glad it was. Okay, so 15 to hit you. What's your AC? 11. Wow. Okay, so that's going to hit you. It's not a powerful hit on them, but it is going to deal a 3 points total of bludgeoning damage. I believe you've got leather, and I think that reduces bludgeon damage, if I recall correctly. So you won't be taking all of the damage.
Should that not have reduced my damage as well then?
If you're wearing leather, yeah.
How much did it reduce it by?
Whatever it says on your sheet.
I think it says that.
-1.
And there you go.
Oh, alright then.
So, yeah, you get whatever hit points that you lost back from that attack.
That was only 1.
Okay, so 1. And same for you, and you manage to... Your armor kicks in and manages to reduce the impact slightly, which is nothing to do. That could have been a lot worse. However, I do need you to make a... let me see. It is a Constitution save, please. As you have just been whacked in the back of the neck. No,
Ow.
sir. Right, so what this means is your aura is cancelled and you are stunned for the next turn. So basically you cannot move, you cannot attack, you cannot defend or do any reactions. You are basically standing there wobbling about, feeling very bad for yourself. And your aura goes down. Okay. That's what's he done? He's only done one attack, hasn't he? Okay, so okay, so he's going to attempt to grab hold of you, but as you are now stunned, there's nothing that you can do to defend against it. So he just basically picks you up, and you are now basically cuddled buddies with this one, and Scarlet is being cuddled by the other one.
Cuddled. That's really been for a minute.
Yeah, they got a crush on them. I mean, anyway, it skipped you for some reason. I don't know why. Let's try and reset that back.
It skipped me.
It has skipped you, isn't it? Let's go back down to here. Yeah, there you are. That should be 0.
Determined not to get too close.
Mm-hmm.
Because they seem to have a thing about ladies.
Yeah.
Just don't turn it back to them. That's it.
So that's the analogy we're making.
I'm hoping that my charge bolt is going to, I don't know, maybe have some effect on these guys.
Out the gate with the charge bolt. Alright. Don't forget it is going to spread.
Yes.
Okay, so 7 points. Actually, what rank you get? 1. Okay. So 7 points.
There is friendly fire, right?
Only with some things. In this one, no, it's controlled.
Okay.
AoEs are generally hits everybody in the area, and you will have to start rolling saves if she drops a fireball, for instance.
No, we don't do that.
Okay, so your first one is going to spread that way and hit nothing. First one, the middle one will come this way. The first one that it will come to, well, I'll give you a choice. Which one do you want to hit? That one or that one? The first or the second one? The one that's holding Scarlet or the one that's holding Iona? Which one do you want to do? So for now, you two are basically on the same square. Say that again, Ophi. Which one are you going to go for? Yeah, I can't hear you properly. It's breaking up for some reason.
Because I'm talking into my mother pot for break. So Scarlet.
Ophi, you need to sort your mic out a bit.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Ooh, much better.
Fantastic.
So Scarlet and then Ayana, please.
Alright, so it's going to hit one. One's going to hit that one, and then one's going to hit the other. So you would do 7 points to this one, which you'll be pleased to see sends it down.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
jumping out of his grasp is Scarlet. The second one, unharmed, who is now harmed. What is it? 7 points, wasn't it? There we go. Still holds on to Ayana.
I'm using my tokens one. Invisible.
Yeah, I think you're having a bit of an issue. Best thing you can do is restart your roll 20 if you've got an invisible token.
Okay.
So just refresh the page. And that should fix it for you. Alright, so one goes down with a heavy thud, landing partially against the wall, and using this opportunity, Scarlet quickly just leaps from the body and lands quite safely next to it.
Fantastic.
So next turn you are free, Scarlet.
I think it's my turn next because I think Ophi just killed the one that went before me.
She has killed the one that...
Yep.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Great, Ophi. I'll leap as I jump off the body. Is it my turn now then?
It was still Ophi's turn, but if she's done, you just need to reduce your mana bar, Ophi. Yeah, Scarlet, you can go.
Right, I'll sprint away. I'll sprint away from the creature. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
25, 30. Back up to here.
Mhm.
And then I'll sort of focus my eyesight on it and place a hunter's mark on the creature.
Okay.
That'd be my bonus action, unfortunately.
Yep.
And then we're going to take aim and shout, "Die, you motherfucker!" We're going to shoot.
Alright. Go ahead.
I can't cast in the sight as well, can I?
What's your requirement for inner sight? What action is it?
I think it's a bonus action.
No then.
Yeah, bonus. Yeah, it's a shame.
Okay.
Alright, okay, yeah, we'll just try to take a shot then with Hunter's Mark on the target.
Alright.
Oh, wow, that's awful. 11 to hit.
No. That is not going to hit. That literally just bounces off of his wrist and he looks at it and is like, huh? Nothing.
Would a 13 have hit out of curiosity?
No, it wouldn't actually. It wouldn't even graze it. Told you, these are very, very tanky.
It was a terrible roll anyway, to be fair. Alright, I'm done, thank you.
Okay. But your Hunter's Mark is still up, so it wasn't a complete waste of time. Xerxes, you are up. In your enraged state.
Alright. So I'm still in my rage.
You are raging, yep.
Yes, so what I actually want to do is just move up to him, and I want to ask if this is possible. Can I take both my hand axe and short sword and swing both of them from like sideways, or is that not possible?
You can swing them however you wish.
Yeah. How will that damage be dealt though if I swing both of them at the same time?
Well, it would still count as your main and bonus action.
Or they will count as my main. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, then I move right up to him and I, well, first attack him with the hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not gonna hit, it's the same as
No
Scarlet.
11. No, again, nothing.
Yeah. Yes, and now with the short sword,
Oh,
17.
hey.
Nice.
So it's basically gonna be a sideways slash to the, what's it? The gargantuan beast on
Okay. You are not going to be happy about this, but you are basically only hitting for 1 point of damage with your sword.
Okay.
Because you don't
Yeah,
have
that's
dual weapon fighting. However, you do manage to wound him with a 17. It's not a great hit, but you manage to just catch him across the leg slightly as he tries to move out of the way with Iona, slowing him down slightly. Yeah, so he does kind of step into the path of the blade ever so slightly.
Question.
Okay.
All right.
Doesn't range gives +2 to hit? As in +2
Oh,
damage.
yes, I gain a +2 bonus on the damage roll.
Yeah, you should for your damage roll. Yeah, so you will be getting.
No, the aura was cancelled, wasn't it, from being stunned?
No, this is for someone else. Iona was stunned.
Or slashing damage, but it's the one because I don't.
Yeah,
have
you
dual
should. Yeah,
wielding,
so
but I have
so
a 2.
your rage gives you an extra 2 points. So
Yes.
you do actually do 3 points. It would have been. Would have been 6 if you had offhand fighting.
Mhm.
So, yeah, but I mean 3 points still, not bad. So it's a
Alright.
little bit more than a nick now. But yeah, managed to land 1 blow. He's now looking in your direction, quite strongly, as you've now gained his attention. Okay.
Alright, I am still in my rage. Right. Or does it end after my turn?
No, it doesn't
Because
end. It doesn't
Okay.
end. It only ends after your time runs out. It lasts for 10 rounds.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. Unless you fail to deal damage or take damage in any of those rounds, then your rage will remain. So even if someone else hits you, it's a bit of a cheaty way, but it still works. I mean, you still take the damage, but you still remain enraged.
It's still halved.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, any damage you take, physical damage, remember, not elemental, but physical damage is halved.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that ends my turn because I use my main action, bonus action. So
Yeah. All right.
leave the second person.
Zayor then.
Yes. In order to get a powerful hit,
Yes.
where would I need to move? Would I be...
It doesn't
which-
matter where you're standing. As long as you can see him, you can get a hit on him.
Okay. I will just move in here. Is that going to be enough? For now, I will move here,
Okay.
and I will draw an arrow,
Yeah.
and I will do my best to hit it hard.
Okay, you do get sneak attack on this because one of your allies is in
Yeah.
combat, currently taking the focus onto him, so you will get the advantage. So roll with advantage.
That's one. And
Sorry, not with advantage. So you got 13. Is that it?
Yeah.
13. In which case, then the arrow is not going to hit.
that's fine.
You would have got sneak attack. Sorry, that's what I meant. Not advantage.
Oh, I mean, I think that I'm still not gonna get it because it just goes past him. So I will just move back again, and that's that.
Okay. He takes a brief look at you as you fire. I don't think you were in stealth because you never made a stealth roll.
No.
However, you do pop out of cover, which is full cover, and you do give yourself away as you fire. He looks at you and snarls, but then tightens his grip around Iona in his arm. And then his focus is back on Xerxes here, who's trying to rage away at him.
I'll actually move there. That's
Okay.
better position.
Blaze is going to seize the opportunity to try and get a hit in with her arrows. So she's going to do normal attack. Okay, that's not going to hit either. So she's having a bad day.
Yikes.
Next one. She's actually going to move next to Scarlet. Ayana, you are stunned. So basically, you skip your turn.
Okay.
Sorry about that. The beast that is holding you, however, he is going to try to knock away Xerxes with a powerful punch. So he's going to aim towards you and just basically aim towards your chest, Xerxes. Here it comes. That's a 20 to hit.
Holy. Oh, damn.
What's your AC, please?
I have a 13, so that hits.
Okay. So that's going to be a powerful hit on you.
Yeah.
And I need you to make a strength save. Now, don't forget you are raging, so you get advantage. Absolutely. Yes, learning it, like it.
Yes, thank you. Strength saving throw.
And don't forget this damage is going to be halved as well. So.
Yeah, because it's a 20. And I have a 21.
Nice.
Okay, so you plant your feet as best you can, and you take the brunt of the hit. Let's see. I still got roll damage.
Come at me, beast.
Oh, come on. Alright, so it's a total of 3 points of damage on a 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It has 3 bludgeoning damage, but I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yes,
so
you do. So you half that straight away, so that becomes 1.
And then you have a leather armor.
But you can't really reduce it past 1, so you just take... So your rage is doing everything that you need to do. So you just take 1 point of bruising damage, which is what I call it. When you take 1 point of damage, it's like someone hitting you, like punching you in the arm, but nothing really major comes of it. Yeah. So that's what happens in his turn. That's the first one on you. He's going to... what should we do? He's going to ragdoll Ayana in his hands in a current stunned state, and he's literally just going to spike her into the ground.
I'll fight you for a fiver.
So this will be unarmed. But this is gonna count as like a full-on attack. But as he's letting go of you, your body will basically move away from him, so you won't be in a grapple anymore. So it doesn't really matter which one I use. I'll just use this one. Advantage. It doesn't really matter. Oh, lovely. Doesn't matter anyway because he already auto hits. So 5. So literally, he picks you up and you're in his hands. So he just literally slams you into the ground, and you end up over. Was it 13? I think it's 15. Let me just check. Yeah, 15 feet away. So he launches you into the ground 15 feet away, and you land here. Definitely a passing complete on that one, but hey. Okay.
Kind of pump me through the sticks. I'm happy with that one.
So you are going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground. And then his full focus is on you now, Xerxes, as well. So, Ophi, you are up.
Anna, you okay? You must think you're a javelin. Right. Okay, I'm going to hit him with a firebolt.
Okay, go ahead. Your hunter's mark, Scarlet, does it affect
No, sadly, it's only me.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep. Ophi. 13. Oh, 10. 10 on a firebolt. No. You're going to miss, I'm afraid. You instead hit the body or the foot of this one over here that's on the floor dead already. Okay.
I'll be honest, that is way too close to my body for my liking.
Yeah, you just felt it whip past you. Anything else for your turn?
I'm tempted with that warp going right now. I think I'm going to save it for a little bit later in the day.
Can your familiar not attack?
No. Familiars can't attack yet.
That's a shame.
So, yeah, I think we're good for now.
Alright. Now, all she can be at the moment is used as a... Remember, there's no restrictive limits, like how far you can have your familiar, Ophi. You can have her go as far as you want. If you're like viewing through her eyes, you can do that. But obviously not wise to do it in combat because it literally leaves you practically in a stunned state.
Ouch.
Okay, Scarlet.
Ache.
That is not good.
What is up with my rolls today?
Yeah, I know. So as we reach turn 2 then, Scarlet unleashes...
Well, I tried.
Tries to, and the crossbow backfires and gives you a nasty cold burn.
Oh, you're gonna make...
I will want you to roll damage and half it.
Oh, you're joking. What the fuck?
Yikes. So you roll high on damage and low on to hit. Ouch. Alright, so not only have you dealt damage, you take half of whatever they've shown, so you take 1 point of cold and then 3 points of piercing. So 4 points total damage, and you are also not able to use that weapon next turn.
Do I have to roll another con save for concentration?
If you've got a... Yeah, you've damaged yourself, yeah. So you need to roll a con save of 10.
There's so much to live though. Don't worry, don't do it.
Yeah,
okay.
no worries. So even though the burn is quite harsh, you can manage just about to keep your concentration on the mark that you've set onto your enemy over there.
However, just made up for it on a major second attack. So that's 27 to hit.
Yeah, doing second attack, okay.
That would be nearly a crit, unfortunately. Again, I've got to change his tooltip, but it's 27 to hit, so that's going to be...
What you can do is... if you do nat 1 and you got 2 weapons and you can't use that one to fire the next turn, if you want to, you can use your bonus action to free up that weapon in the same turn. So you use your bonus action to make it so you're able to use both weapons next turn.
It's alright, no, I'm gonna stick with my... I was gonna...
Just as an optional.
So that's
a beautiful hit, so that's a powerful shot. So it's going to be 4 piercing and 3 points of lightning. So.
And he's also going to take
extra 6? Yeah.
Another 2 from Hunter's Mark.
Okay, lovely. So what's that all together?
2, 4,
9?
6, 9, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
you made up for that quite nicely with that amount of damage.
Not bad, is it?
No, not bad at all. That's your main bonus. Are you moving at all? Or are you going to stay put?
No, I'm staying put back here.
Okay, cool. Zex, it's back to you then. So you are still raging. Put that down to 8. So you've got 8 turns left on your rage. This is your second turn of it. I need to reduce her arrows down by 3. There you go. So what are you doing then, Xerxes?
You're muted.
Xerxes, unmute yourself. I don't think he's here, is he? He's not responding.
Xerxes? Hello?
Oh my god, my mic was on mute. I didn't realize my mic was on mute. Sorry.
It's all good.
You sausage.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, basically, I'm looking right at my opponent and laughing at like showing him like his hit didn't do anything to me.
So now might be a good idea for you to use your reckless attack.
Which is what I was planning on doing.
Excellent.
Yes.
All right, no more tips from me anymore. Then that's it. You've had it. Nope.
Well, I think I am going to recklessly attack with my hand axe on him, which will give me an advantage on that.
Yep.
Well, and then we have.
Now, does it say that your hand axe can be used in 2 hands, or is it just for 1 hand only?
It says I can throw a sign or look at first.
Yeah, I think it's got thrown, but I'm not sure if it's got versatile, so you won't be able to basically up the damage to the next dice.
If you can give me 1 second, I'll check it real quick. And
basically, the handle is not long enough for you to hold it with 2 hands.
No, it's one-handed.
Yeah. Okay. And it hasn't got versatile right now, has it? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's fine.
I'm just gonna use the reckless. I'm gonna recklessly attack him with the hand axe advantage.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
It's gonna be a 21.
21. Obviously, that's what you need for a powerful hit as well. So this is an extra +2 on top of your damage.
So that's the.
So you're doing. You got your rage.
11 damage. It's 11 damage plus this +2 from rage. That's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
Yeah, and after I do this attack, I just say, and that is how you attack. Even though it might not understand me.
It doesn't understand you. All it understands is what you would know animals to understand is just instinct and lots of emotion, like rage, fear, that kind of thing. It also does it back towards you, aggression.
Okay.
But it doesn't show any signs of understanding.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Okay, so you do have a bonus action.
Yes, and with my bonus action, I actually wanted to see if I wanted to ask if this is possible. Can I use my short sword to stab him in the face, if that's possible?
You can attempt to.
I want to attempt to doing that.
Okay.
Is it
already equipped? Is it already equipped to you? Is it already in your offhand?
Yes.
Yeah, then you can do so. Yeah.
Yes. Do I still get the advantage from reckless attack?
Yep. All your attacks are advantage.
All right. Then I am going to use the short sword. And that is a 19 for 5 slashing damage, +2 from the rage. That's 7 slashing damage to his face.
Very, very nice. So you literally cut across his cheek, and blood just splats out across the across the way, landing on the poor fallen friend over here. Coats his hand a little bit with his blood. And he just looks, and he follows the hit with your sword as it just cuts across. So he literally just follows the direction of the blade, and he obviously sees his blood landing on on his fallen friend over here. And he just looks back at you and snarls with that absolute rage in his face, in his eyes.
Okay.
This guy's chunky, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he seems very, very chunky. I just used my bonus action, but can I move back like?
Yes, you can.
10 feet or 15 feet towards here, but not with my back turn, like stepping back after doing my attack.
Stepping out of his combat area is going to allow him to attack you. So he's going to do a normal attack against you.
He has advantage on that because of reckless attack.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And he's going to attempt to stun you with an attack. So he's got 15.
That hits.
Okay, so he's going to do the damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw at advantage.
Wow.
That's a 7. What? Advantage on strength save. That's
22.
a 22.
Piece of cake. So you managed to take the hit like an absolute champion.
Yes.
You do take the damage, but you don't suffer the effect of stun.
Yeah, about that, I still have the resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from rage, so... Is it still 7 bludgeoning damage?
No, it's all reduced. It's all reduced.
Oh, okay.
And any armor as well will also drop that down another 1 point if you're not at 1 by then already.
Alright, how much damage did I get right now then?
Well, you got 7. So if you minus 1 from your armor, and then half that, so that'll take you down to 3 points of damage that you suffer.
Alright. So the beast is now in front of me, or is he still standing where he was?
He clips you basically as you step away from him.
Okay.
Trying to knock you down, but obviously failing.
Alright, I have no more actions left, so I am going to end my turn.
Alright, great stuff. So after you, it's Zayor.
Yep, I will try to use my bonus action to conceal myself. Let's see if I can roll good enough stealth. That's 12. I'm gonna come out from my hiding, and I'm gonna release.
Okay, as you step out, you notice that you do not see his head turn towards you, so you are fairly certain you are in stealth or unseen.
Good. So that's an advantage, right?
Absolutely.
Nice advantage, and let's give him a shot. Nice.
And there we go. Alright, so this is gonna hurt. Alright, well, alright, we'll tally that one up in a minute. So you've got poison on top of that, so it becomes 5. What damage do you deal?
Piercing, poison, and then sneak attack.
No, your dice. So it's already done it anyway. You see.
Okay.
So it's because I've already done it. I've already added the modifier into your crit, so you always get that. So you see where it says the +6 and so on.
Okay.
Okay. So in which case, then that's 17 total. You've got a powerful hit on him, obviously. You do inflict an injury straight away. So it'll be 17, 19, 20, 22, 23, 27 total points of damage between both poison and also piercing. That's with all extra modifiers and stuff like that. You didn't do your sneak attack, so roll your sneak attack.
So that's gonna be 6 plus additional 1d6, right?
Yeah. So it'll be, yeah. It'll be.
Are you sure that's right? That seems like.
It'll be 1d6.
Well.
So you'll get. So for your sneak attack will just double. So you will get 2. No, roll another one. No, you only roll one, don't you?
Yeah.
So roll another one.
Okay.
Because your sneak gets doubled as well. Okay, so there you go. So that's an extra 5 on top of your 27.
Nice.
For what's that? Damage. 32, if my math is correct. That's incredible damage. That's 32 points of damage.
Damn, Daniel.
In one hit from a crit.
I'm gonna hide.
There's no need. With 32 points of damage, you have absolutely torn a hole through him. There's not even like it's safe to say that you are holding the damage crown right now. And obviously you will need to decide how that looks and how you want to. If you want to wear it, you can. But yeah, this is absolutely huge damage to a point where this body You can get a pelt from it, but because it is so severely damaged by that sheer amount of damage that you've done, there's now a huge hole in his chest. It is like literally you've ripped through him.
Would I be able to make that into a poncho?
What's left of it, you might be able to.
There is a massive hole already there. That's for head, right?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, you've got to get it off the rest of his body in one piece. But yeah, you should be able to.
All right. I think that
It'll be a lower DC for the skinning, because of the sheer amount of damage that you've dealt to it already. It's just
there's no making DM happy. I deal no damage, bad. I deal too much damage. I don't get skin.
No. Well, you do get skin, but you're going to get a poor quality one, and it's a lower DC. The other one has a higher DC to skin it, but if you do get it, then you get a much higher quality.
That's fine. Okay, well, so it's dead.
It's very dead, yeah. Well, out of the 40 hit points it had, you done 32 of those in one hit. So yeah, you basically destroyed his chest area with one arrow.
Wait, I thought that other people dealt decent amount of damage as well, or was it half?
He had 3 hit points left when you hit him.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
That is some overkill.
Yeah, that's ultra kill. That is.
Yeah.
So it goes down in a very bloody mess. The poison that you deal obviously quickly spreading around the body, but with it being dead, it doesn't really matter. So we are out of combat. What do you guys want to do?
Spectacular.
Thank you.
I think we need to have a good search of the area to find anything we might be missing. For the last battle.
Before we do that, what is the status on our health at the moment for all the party members?
Full health.
Yeah, obviously in game we don't know, but like obviously looking at Diana who got thrown like a rag doll.
Yeah. Well, sadly, if you don't know in game, then you don't know out game.
Yeah, obviously. I don't know the numbers. I will not ask the numbers, but I assume
you can have a look around. You can have a look around and see if there's any cuts, grazes, wounds, whatever. Yeah, I mean that's common knowledge. If you can see that someone's damaged, then fair enough.
Yeah. For now, I just observe my teammates to see if they were damaged and how badly they are damaged.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just currently laying on the floor, wondering why the sky is looking at me.
Yeah, you are starting to come around from your stun, as the ground kind of done a bit of a wake-up call for you as well. So yeah, you are face down on the ground, eating dirt at this point. You don't see anything that's going on around you until you snap awake.
I cannot see.
Wait, is he? Where is he at this point?
Right,
exactly
next to Xerxes and Ophi and Scarlet.
Yeah. Can I just like pick him up from the ground?
Okay.
I didn't know that he's lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna.
You're gonna pick Iron up. Yeah, okay. Do you want to do that as your last action before your rage ends?
Yes.
Alright, make a strength check with advantage then, please.
Right, thank you. Strength check. There we go. And a public roll.
Oh, is this dirt is not
No
very
problem.
nice.
So you managed to
14 plus 2, 16.
manhandler enough to roll her over and just help her up to her feet. If you want to pick her up further, then it'll be contested because she might not want that to happen. So
Oh no, I literally just.
you're just helping her to her feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no problem. Then. Yeah, it's fine. So the first thing that you remember, Ayana, is the hit coming towards you. You don't remember the ground, but you do remember the feel of Xerxes just reaching down, grabbing you, and just pulling you up in a fit of rage, and then he seems to just calm down.
Yeah.
But as this sort of happens, I'll just sort of be like, suddenly come into my senses, just like, hey, what the hell is going on?
Are you alright? Are you alright? I'm just trying to help you.
Thank you. I'll just sort of sink back to my knees in pain.
While you're doing that, spells.
Actually, what I will do is I'm going to use my own one and only potion to heal myself.
Right, okay.
Are you paladin?
Yes.
Don't you have lay on hands?
Well, wait.
Or is that never mind?
I don't. No. Yeah.
I do have it. I just don't want to burn through it.
I see. Fair enough.
I'll get 6 points back.
Can I try to skin those monsters then?
Yeah, absolutely. You've
Can I
got
help
daggers.
him?
Yes, you may if you wish to
As
try and help.
Yes, as a.
You want to take help
barbarian
action
who
for
grew
it?
up-
Yeah. Okay. So, right, who's doing the main role? It'll be Zeo and Xerxes. You want to help? Xerxes, if you do your help roll, please. So just roll a d8.
Yes, there we go.
Alright, so 3. Okay, so not as helpful as you might have hoped, but you're still helping at some point. Right, so, Xerxes, can you give me a sleight of hand?
Okay, I can do that. Normal, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I almost did an advantage.
with a modifier of 3 extra on top of that.
With a modifier of 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I'm.
Alright, so.
So just do your roll and then add 3.
Yes. So that's an 8.
Ouch. And this is on which one? This is on the one that's you've blown a hole in, or the one that is...
Whichever
okay.
one's Zeo's skinning.
I didn't even roll anything yet. Am I supposed to? Or
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you.
Wait, who's doing the...
Zeo
the
was gonna be
barbarian?
skinning
The
and I was
barbarian is
helping him.
helping, and I was supposed to do the main bit.
Yes, yeah, Zale. I don't know why Xerxes rolled. Yeah, Zale, you need
sorry.
to do need to do the roll, obviously,
Oh, good.
because you are doing.
Which is being worse?
Which one is this one on?
Let's say that it's on a slightly lower quality of the fur.
So the poor quality one, you managed to skin whatever's left of it. It comes off in pieces rather than a full-on pelt. The damage
poncho.
is obviously evident, but yeah, you're not going to be able to turn this into anything. The value of it, selling-wise, is going to be incredibly low, but it's still something. This will take up 6 inventory spaces.
That's fine. Can I do the same on the other one?
Yes,
please?
you may.
Oh, is it?
Are you assisting Xerxes?
I am still gonna be assisting.
Okay, so roll your d8.
Me or Zeo?
No, you roll your d8, Xerxes, and Zale, roll your sleight of hand, please.
Yep.
Alright,
Nice.
that's an 8.
Oh, whopper.
Beautiful.
There we
Watch me
go.
roll. Watch me roll 1.
There we go.
Okay.
That's 20. Yeah, that's
a
22.
Beautiful. Yeah, so you managed to, with the help of your barbarian friend over here, managed to get under all the tight curves and run your dagger nicely down in between the skin and the and the flesh. Managed to get a good amount of hide off of this creature. Overall, quality-wise, it's fairly decent. It's not pristine because it's been damaged quite a bit, but overall, it's not bad. So you have a poor quality hide, and you also have, if you want this one, you have a good quality hide.
Can I craft something with those, or do I only have option to sell it?
You can use it for crafting, but you have to come up with ways that you want to craft, and then it'll have to be done in your downtime.
That's fine. That's okay.
But
Thank you for your help, Barbarian. I appreciate that.
I was impressed by your knife skills, so pleasure's all mine.
Okay.
Alright. Well then I will go regroup with the rest that is standing here.
Mm-hmm. I will just go back as well here and just wait, seeing that last time me going for the chest just caused a run scene. I will just wait for others to move first.
Yeah. Okay.
While they were doing that, I just took a few steps away from the main group just to keep an eye out on the road.
Yeah. No problem.
I'll hand over the chest.
Did Bishibosh leave any of his weapons or anything around?
He did.
Can I search around this area where he
Yeah. The only evident loot that there is in the entire area, or around this area, is the stuff that belonged to him, somehow protected from the blast that he caused, whilst everything else just gets destroyed.
I need to roll to... Yes, we know there's a chest.
Yes, we can see it.
What?
Can I the items from
Scarlet.
to roll for it or anything?
I didn't hear anything.
I understood a couple of words, but not everything.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
No.
no.
Yeah. Now.
Right, so do I need to roll to pick up the stuff that Bishibosh left?
You don't need to roll anything. I believe I've set. Where is it? Okay, so the stuff that he will have on him are the stuff that was equipped to him, and then obviously the extra loot that comes from him. So you've got random loots. Okay, so on the bosses, like on these, they're like mini boss monsters, not quite as high. They're more like general commanders, that kind of thing, like chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
So you actually find on the body of Bishibosh is a. As you are doing the searching, Ophi, if you would roll me a D100, please. You want. Wait, it doesn't really matter. Either way, you've got something. So just roll a D100. 57. Okay. So you managed to find a chipped. What do we get here? You managed to find, quite ironically, a chipped piece of sapphire on his body. Also, give me another D100 roll, and you want a 40 or below. Just tell me what you get.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow! I think that's the best result you can get. So where are you? Act 1. Charm. Yeah. You managed to find a grand charm.
Ooh.
You don't know what it does because it's unidentified, but you do manage to find a grand charm. So make a note that you've got an unidentified grand charm.
Yeah.
Because I will forget.
I'll put it in the shared notepad.
Yeah. And now for the rest of the items that you actually get from him. The first thing I need to do is the gold check. Where's my rollout? There it is. So gold-wise, you managed to find 2d12. Alright, double fours. So you managed to find 8 gold pieces scattered around his body that somehow didn't melt in the blast. You've then got what is it? 1, 2, 4 items. So you've managed to find 4 items on his body. The first one is an iron key.
Perfect.
Second one
Rogues.
is a set of quilted armor. The third one is a disguise kit, and the fourth one are a quiver of arrows. I just rolled the rarity of the armor.
Why arrows? Why is it always arrows?
Arrows are handy, so.
Don't.
I would just shrug. I would like.
But like we saw what an arrow could do. I don't think we can downplay arrows when someone used it basically as a railgun.
Oh,
I feel like at this point Zara is just putting his hand through the hole in the middle of the.
So we'll bump it up to magical. So you find an unidentified magical set of armor as well. So that's your quilted armor that you found, Ophi.
Is it an armor set?
Yeah, it's just a quilted armor. So it's like a jacket.
Oh, it's good to know. We definitely have people who like can use that.
There we go. So that's your loot for the mini boss, and also your skins. So
Can we also add it to the shared notepad, the skins?
search. Okay.
all right. Just quickly, Scarlet, if you look on the right hand side over at spells and effects, I've actually added a hunter's mark symbol there that you can use. You just drag it out and the spell will appear. Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
no problem.
I just put all that info in the shared notepad and it's disappeared.
Yeah,
It's got it
I
open.
saw it as well.
You didn't save it then.
I did save it, but somebody else has edited it and
Oh, sorry, that was me then.
One
I'm
of
so
one
sorry.
of you needs to do it. You best off whatever you get. Don't put it in the shared notepad. Put it in your notepad, and then go through it later on and dish it out because you're not going to do it straight away.
Sorry, that's on me. I didn't know that's how it works.
Yeah, the second person will overwrite it.
Damn it. Do you have it written somewhere? What we got?
I'll try and remember it. Hang on.
That's fine.
While this is going on, can I check out this body over here?
Yes, you can. So
Alright.
oh wow, top marks. You find 24 gold pieces in a bag which is just left over by the hand of this slain thief. Possibly it belonged to someone else and now it's got a better owner.
Sorry,
That's how you.
2 potions in total. Don't waste that.
So 24 gold.
24.
Yeah.
That's just his patron taking pity on him and giving him some extra luck. For not helping in the battle. Dick.
I like
Once
to help by being the best target, you know.
once Ophi is done writing down
Yeah.
what's what she got, I would like to open the chest.
Very well.
I just want to make sure that nothing's gonna get forgotten.
Okay. So Zayor, as you go to the slightly damaged chest, you can see what did I do with my list?
Oh no.
There it is. Okay. Okay. Are you going to use anything on it, or are you going to? I mean, what are you going to do when you get to it? I mean, at the moment you're just looking at it. You have to state your action, and then I can tell you what you need to roll.
Yeah, sorry, I just got the phone call in the middle. So, yes, I would like to come closer to it and use my one remaining iron key to open it. I mean, first I will try to open it.
Okay.
See if it opens.
So you're actually going to put your hands on it and try to open it up?
I do not like that. Can I use perception to just check if there's any traps?
Yes, you can make a perception check if you wish.
Can anyone help me with that? With good perception, please?
You can't. You can't get help with perception, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see what I get. That's not very good.
Ooh. Don't notice anything.
Well,
just
I
a
don't
chest.
notice
It's
anything.
just a chest. That's it. Just a regular old chest.
Okay. I will try to slowly open it without use of any key to begin with.
Okay. So you kneel down next to it, and this is going to be your action for now. You're going to kneel down next to it, and you are putting your hands onto it. As you do so, you don't hear anything. Doesn't seem to be anything to worry you. And you give it a bit of a push across the top of the lid. It moves ever so slightly, and then returns back to its original position. It is locked.
Okay, I will use iron key to open it.
Very well. Using your iron key. Before we do that, does anyone else want to do anything in this interim whilst this is all going on?
I would strongly advise people to move away from me, just in case it's gonna bloody explode.
I'm just gonna move to here.
I'm gonna take that advice and take at least 25 feet away, because you never know when a mini nuke might go off.
Absolutely. You never
Can
know.
I? Would I be able to?
I'm gonna stay and
Got
look at the
Alright, well then.
Arlet with the ultimate courage.
Would I be able to ready an action? And
Nope.
if I see that something happens,
Nope.
I would
You've
just
done-
roll behind the wall. No,
Nope,
that's
you've
okay.
done your
Well,
action.
Nah.
it is what it is. Let's open it up.
It's a risk-reward situation at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Right,
Alright, everyone stop moving.
iron key.
Okay, so we go back to opening of the chest. So as you kneel down and place the key into the slot, you start turning it slowly, thinking, oh no, not another one. And you manage to hear a very loud pop as you turn the key, but you keep on turning. And as you do so, the lid, you can feel the latch on the lid just kind of like spring open, but the lid stays shut itself. So you know that you've unlocked it, and then you can hear a fizzle sound, and then everything just goes quiet.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait, do we hear the fizzle sound or only Zeo?
Only Zale and actually Scarlet as well.
I will look at Scarlet and like, in sort of question, do we open it?
I'm just gonna kick the chest open now, and I was like, I'll kick it open.
Nice. So stepping in front of Zale, then you manage to just get your foot planted steadily on the top of the chest, kicking the lid open. You stand there for a moment, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna set something off." Nothing happens.
Oh, bloody hell.
The key has snapped, and is no longer in use. However, you do have access to the loot, and it is, what number are we on? 4. Inside Scarlet, as you are the one that's technically stood there looming over it, is a blue small potion, which you recognise to be a minor mana potion, and you also see a wrapped up what looks to be a sandwich.
A sandwich?
We did all that for the sandwich.
Freaking sandwich.
This better be the best sandwich in this world ever for that cautiousness.
What is it?
Can I?
Do you want to take it or not?
Can I?
Yeah. Gonna grab it, or why not?
Okay, add 1 food rations to your if you've got any. If you haven't, then you have now.
What the
Hey, you can't get good rolls all the time. Stop bitching.
All that cautiousness for a sandwich.
Just the build-up itself.
Yeah, I know.
That's the damn hard roll you ever gonna get.
I knew what you were going to get from the get-go as well. I was like, yeah, I'm going to build this one up.
That was very well done, DM. That was very well done. Props to you.
I'm going to give myself inspiration.
Oh, that was amazing. All that suspense for a sandwich.
Yep.
I mean, hey, maybe it's a magical sandwich.
You don't know.
DM is
Maybe after you eat it, you get the permanent boost to constitution.
Maybe. Maybe.
That's a risk you'll have to take.
Can we identify sandwich?
Please tell me that is possible.
Yeah, but it's going to cost you a scroll to do it.
Okay. Well, let's see what we're gonna do on the downtime. Right, should we explore more then?
So Scarlet has a sandwich and a mana potion.
DM, I investigate the sandwich.
You investigating the sandwich?
I want to investigate the sandwich. What flavour is it? What kind of bread is it? What kind of condiments are they in?
Oh wow! What kind of condiments? Are you an expert chef?
No.
Then you don't know.
No. Damn.
All you can see that is a wrapped up sandwich. That's it. If you unwrap it, it's just bread and whatever filling is inside.
I'm going to throw the sandwich at the rogue and walk off.
Gee, thanks.
Oh dear God.
I'm considering eating it right away.
Oh dear.
Yeah, let's do that. I will eat it.
Alright. That's your meal for today.
Oh wow, so much happened. Alright! No constitution boost? Nothing? That's okay. I don't need constitution boost.
It's not a magic sandwich, it's just a sandwich. It's just a sandwich. It's just someone's lunch that they've just left in the box with their potion.
You missed the trick there, DM. You knew I was concentrating on Hunter's Mark. You should have asked me to want to drop concentration to focus on the chest.
No need.
Wait. Alright. So, is all that area then properly explored then?
Mostly.
Oh, chest! I see a chest!
Oh.
Are we gonna wait for Ophi, or are you guys still gonna be running to chests like they are the last thing on Earth?
I wasn't
Hey,
running.
They need their lunch.
Oh wow. No, I
Small sandwich boxes. It's a lunchbox really, it's not a chest.
I mean, Ophi has one remaining iron key. So
I need Ion to make a
oh dear.
Perception?
I swear to God, if this is gonna be something like
you know what? No, you don't need to. You don't need to make check for this. Ion, as you pass by, or where you are now, you notice that the well, what probably should be dry by now, isn't. And the water that is inside it seems to glow. Now bear in mind that the sun is barely able to pierce through the clouds here. This water is basically what you imagine would look like if light was to shine on top of it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So it's kind of like shimmering.
I'm gonna take a
like under moonlight shimmering, or
Yeah,
like...
in a way, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I can picture that.
Drink it.
You're just gonna drink it?
It's a well.
Okay.
Are you gonna throw the bucket down and pull it up?
No.
First sandwich, now water. Anything else?
This dude's getting a whole meal in D&D.
Ayana, you start to kneel down and drink quite rapidly, in much need of a bit of a rest and a drink and a refreshment, and instantly you start to feel invigorated by this water. It is it restores your MP to full and your hit points to full.
Oh, nice.
Oh, lay on hands time. I think that's lay on hands
But
time.
you do notice that as you have drunk from it, it seems to drop in its water level quite significantly. Oof. It's not a very deep well, it's more like a fountain.
Oh.
Which is,
I mean, I'm full health, full mana, so you guys, go ahead.
I think we found a font gifted by Zakharum.
no one else knows what these do. No one else has experienced this, not even Scarlet.
Yeah, it's actually... wait, what?
And this is probably the first time that you would have as well. And yeah, it will be. So only you know what's happened and how it's made you feel. You feel like you are completely refreshed, like you've just woken up and you are fully replenished for the day.
Okay, who drank it? Because
It's Ayana that drank
The
it.
Paladin.
Okay.
Yes.
No one else.
This one.
Tell everybody
This one.
about it.
Yeah.
If anyone's not feeling 100%, drink some of this.
I could do with my mana recharging.
Drink what?
Drink some. Drink some of the water from this well.
There is not lots. I don't need.
Scarlet a bit hesitant, but she'll take a swig.
Yeah. I don't blame you for being hesitant because you haven't actually been told what it does. But as you also take a swig, you notice that the level of the water dries completely.
Yeah.
What do I get from it?
You get a full healing and MP.
Oh, sweet.
But the well is now dry.
I don't know if you've heard that before, Opti, but there's another chest down here. You should be able to see it. And
Wait.
It's a chest.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm out of iron keys. I have no more.
Thank you. Would you like the key from me? Since you seem to be very proficient in opening chests.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to pass the key to you.
That's fine.
Yes, he likes shiny things.
Yes, you do like anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna get closer to the chest.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my perception skill to try to see if there's anything there
Go
that
ahead.
can cause a boom,
Go ahead.
and that's 19.
Okay, 19.
Just the from the DM is already giving me a bit of stress for some reason.
Yes! Yes!
Can't possibly imagine why.
This time we get a sausage.
So all those memes were true.
Sausage. Cold water.
Like detect magic, detect good and evil. What is it? Just a door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds like Vox Machina all over again.
Oh dear God.
So, can I see
Okay.
anything bad?
Let's see. You done 19 on investigation.
Oh, perception. I don't
What
know.
do you?
Sorry,
what does-
perception, yeah.
What does Zale perceive at this point?
Perception check. Okay. Looking around, but not actually touching anywhere near to the box, you manage to find nothing. Literally nothing that is going to cause you any sort of alarm.
Okay. I will try to open the chest without using a key to begin with.
Right, okay.
Wait, did you say nothing aside from touching it gave nothing but nothing of an alarm?
Yeah, there's no reason to worry.
Oh, okay. You know, I misunderstood.
So
I
no
thought that-
traps are found or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, I misunderstood. I thought that when he was gonna touch the chest, he was.
Well, I didn't do the investigation, I only did perception.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there is still possibility that it's gonna explode, but
Okay. Yeah. So finding nothing, you attempt to. What is it you're trying to do?
I just try to open the chest without the key to begin with.
All right. So just like before, you kneel down beside it, and push hard against it, and nothing happens. The lid budges slightly, but it snaps back, so you cannot open it.
Okay. Then I use the iron key.
Okay. Just like before, you put the key into the key slot, and keep twisting. You don't hear anything. You don't hear any popping, fizzing, nothing. It's completely silent, other than the few clicks that you hear as the chest opens up.
Mm-hmm.
And inside is, where are you? Number
Dum.
5.
The accompanying beverage for the sandwich.
Okay. So this chest is actually quite lengthy. It can easily store long items like two-handed weapons and that kind of thing. Inside, you find a wrapped up in a cloth a spear, and it seems to glow with a blue kind of aura to it.
Nice.
So you've got an unidentified magical spear.
Okay.
And that's all that's inside that.
Oh. No sausage then. That's okay. I'll take spear over sausage anytime. I informed the group about it, and how much inventory space would that take?
They literally carry
Who's
it,
got a
basically.
spear at the moment? I'm not sure if anyone has. I'm gonna have to quick look. I think it's 6, but I'm not 100% sure. Just wait 1 sec.
That's fine.
Could I give an alternative?
Yeah.
Like, if I put my short sword on my like if I hang it on my belt, could I just carry the spear?
No.
Oh yeah. So
Plus, it is inundated. Blah, blah, blah.
None of us,
Unidentified.
none of
Yeah,
us had a
sorry.
beard. It was a barb that had one. He left.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. I know it's a two-handed weapon. I believe it would be 6. Yeah, 1, 2. I'm just trying to picture it in my head. Yes, it is at 6 slots. So 6 inventory slots.
I mean, I can carry it for time being. I still have 10 space available.
I
Main
still have
vehicle.
30 spaces available.
I mean, I'm gonna drop it in a stash anyways, so...
I'd say
Yeah.
I've got 40 spaces available, so I think between us we've got plenty of
You've
inventory.
got plenty
Yeah.
of loot. Yeah.
We got plenty of place.
Yeah.
Okay, what now? Should we go back and report that the area is clear?
I say we press on.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna follow that order.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
so we move.
Keep on trucking.
finally moving on to a new area. Or are we?
Yay.
Let's find out. So, you guys are in fairly decent condition, I would say. You press along the road quite smoothly. No enemies in sight for, I'd say, a couple of miles. It seems to be that they tend to pick areas to wait and to try and build up control of an area, if you like, if for want of a better word. They're trying to settle roots down in areas. Okay.
Can I do a nature check?
You can. All you're doing at the moment is you're just following the beaten path.
Oh, okay. No, never mind.
What sort of thing are you doing a nature check for?
Yeah, because you said different groups and was settling down there. I was need to check on the surroundings if I could see something that could help me identify the type of group, like footprints or something like that, or something.
Only really the things that you've been fighting this far is any indication of what's in any area.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing like really stands out. There's no insignias to find or banners or anything like that, other than the ones that the shamans hold onto. But you've only seen one version of those.
Okay.
So we get about say about an hour, maybe 2 into your traveling, and I need somebody to make a check for me. Let's see, where are you? There we go. Which one has been done? Okay, someone needs to make a D10 roll for me. Anyone, it doesn't matter who. I'll take the first one that appears.
No, let's do it. Oh wow!
Yikes! Oh
Please take Ayana's.
no, it's the first one.
Xerxes. Okay, so 1.
Wait, Scarlet rolled before.
Sorry, Scarlet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak up, Scarlet. All right.
You said first roll, so I just rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, ooh, that's going to be a fun one. Okay. I'm going to move you all into a map you have not seen.
Gonna be a fun one for who? The players or the DM?
Is it gonna be a desert, or is it gonna be? Ooh. Hello there.
Okay. Oh, game stuff needs to go down there. Three. Okay. Alright. And we need to get rid of him because that's a test character. You can all put your characters. If I put one of you, I'll put Scarlet here. She's the first I've come to. If you would all put your characters on the page, roughly where Scarlet is, just around that particular area.
Because mine's blank.
Yeah, I cannot see anything.
No worries. I'll tell you what. We'll put you over there. Francis is not there. Ophi's there. Nix as well.
Are we supposed to see something? Oh, now I see something.
Yeah, I realise you can't see anything because there's nothing for you to see.
Fair enough.
So that's my bad. Right, Ayana.
Alright.
There you are. Okay, so if around this particular area, if you just want to place your characters within the first 3 to 4 lines of the on the squares that are at the top. So if you can,
like that. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely think I would be up front somewhere.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
If you want to put yourself anywhere in that white square.
Did NPC come with us as well?
Yeah, I'll put her in a sec. Don't worry. She
No
will.
worries.
She will follow you.
Nice.
Where are you, girl? Series Blaze. She will hang off to this side slightly. Okay. So I've put her as an object. I need to.
Yeah, I can see.
There we go. That's object. That's an object. That's an object. All right. So what happens is, as you are proceeding down this particular road, part of this road, you come across sounds of distress coming from this direction. So somewhere along that way. The sounds are male, or the voices, I should say, are male. You can not see anything as to like where it's coming from at the moment. However, it doesn't sound very recognizable either, this voice, but you can tell that someone is in a bit of distress at the moment. Let's find a quick token to use. Nope, don't need that. I need human, mankind. There we are. Okay. There he is. Great. He's a bit small.
Alright.
Okay. So, from that direction, you can hear the screams of someone in distress. You can hear, "Someone! Help, please!" And he is going to... I'll give him... We'll do that. -2. Oh, well, he's got 1 anyway, so it don't matter. Alright, so he's going to go last. Okay, so how does the party to react to this? You can't see what's going on, but you can hear that someone is calling for help.
Oh, we should probably help.
Sorry, I didn't realise I was muted.
Agreed, let's check it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's one standing point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow right beside Scarlet and Zeo because chaos will ensue if those two are left alone.
Okay.
Oh.
There's a timer. Oh Oh, why is it?
Okay.
Are we gonna get
Together, let's find this person quickly. Let's move.
Right, charging in.
Yeah.
Okay, stop. As soon as you guys get as far as you do, you can instantly see that there is a man that's been he's dressed in well, basically what you can see, he's got a long brown apron, leather boots, leather gloves and so on. It looks a bit, obviously he's fearing for his life. He has no weapons on him as such, so he can't really defend himself, but he's being set upon by 3 of the zombies that you fought in the past.
Zombie.
I'll shout quickly, come over to us immediately.
Is that, oh, thank you. And sadly, he can't do anything because he rolled a 1, so he's basically going to be going last. As for everybody else, let's...
should we roll initiative? Wait, what?
Yeah, let's wipe the boards. Thank you, Scarlet. Everyone roll initiative, please.
Please give me a quick initiative. Please give me a quick initiative. Let's go. Quick initiative.
Nice gods.
15! Alright, that's decent.
Oh, God. What?
Right. Okay, there's something off here.
Zakharoma's not with me today. He's out on business.
DM, do I get my spell slots back from that spell water?
Nope, only hit points and mana.
Damn. I'd still have a spell slot if you hadn't duped me at the start of the other fight.
Oh, I'm gonna try to crush those zombies.
There we go.
Alright, the new turn order.
So what's happened is to give you more of an idea of what's happened here, is he's failed his own personal nature check and wandered off from the path, got himself surrounded slightly, and now is in trouble. Luckily, you've come and found him at just the right time to save his ass.
Alright, I am not in the turn order for
We're still waiting for initiative from somebody.
Yes, we
Yeah,
are.
from me, but I rolled a 15 over here, but it's not in the turn order. I don't know why.
Sometimes it's a bit weird like that.
Yeah, wait a second, I'll just...
Right, you need to make sure that when you do it, you have to click on your token, and then you roll your initiative.
Oh dear. Let's try.
So you have to
again.
select your token and then roll. Just try it. Just try it again.
And it's 17, and I clicked on my token.
Yeah, interesting. That's not doing it, is it?
Well, let me
The
try.
crazy thing is I did it
Come on.
last time and just clicked on initiative on my sheet and it's put
You got 15. There you go.
Yeah, and the second one has 17, so whichever one's good. It'll be
Right.
good work.
I think you're all on there. Iona's got 2. Yep, she's on there. Ophi is 16. Scarlet's 15. Xerxes, I'm taking your 15 as well. Scarlet will go before you, Xerxes, because her dex will be higher than yours.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, so I need to do blazes. Where are you going? There you are. Initiative 12. Yep, she's in. Okay. Put the nameplate on. Alright. Oh, I forgot. Every new map I have to put her stats in. Okay, well that's easy enough to done. Alright, so we are ready. Nope. One more thing that needs to be done. Game DM Act 1. Okay. Click on him, initiative. Him, initiative. Him, initiative. Alright, good. Turn. Marker. Add that. There we go. Okay, guys. So, Ophi, with your amazing 16, you are going first. So, currently, the Smith that is in front of you, or the male that's in front of you, is under attack by all three of these shambling undead that are coming towards him to obviously try and turn him into lunch. It's been very lunch themed today, isn't it? Anyway, they're all coming towards him, and they've managed to get as far as they have at this point. So this is after they've moved. They've ended up where they are now. So he is slow to move. You're not sure why. He's just very possibly fear that's gripping him, or it could be that he's injured. You don't know, but he's slow to move, so he's going to be going last. I'll add him in. Let's get rid of that. Add him in.
Okay, in my haste to try and hinder the three that are trying to make approach, I'm going to use my charge bolt on them.
Yeah.
Just to slow them all down. So decent.
Right. Okay. So it's going to be 5. Because I'm going to take your first one, obviously. So that's going to be 5. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, as you release your energy, which direction are you gonna send them? Which direction do you want to face them? Is it this way or this way?
I'm aiming for the middle one, being sort of my main target. In that the two that spare off from there aim to the ones that are at the top and the bottom.
Right. So, where do you want them to split off from? In this square here, and then that kind of go from that way and then down like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So as a result of this, okay, that's fine. You deal 5 points of lightning damage to, let's see, all 3 of the enemies. They don't resist it, so you do the full damage.
Fantastic.
But sadly, you also deal damage to the guy that's in front of you, who you're trying to help, because he's not part of your party. So, he does take 5 points, which is fine. He's still alive. He's like, "Hey, you're supposed to be helping me, aren't you?"
I should have warned him.
So he's going to be on, and that's quite a big chunk of damage that he's just taken. He's only a commoner. He's not like any one of you guys. He's quite weak. So yeah, that's all 3 of those done. So your bolts do end up hitting and striking the 3 zombies, though, so they do actually do what they're intended to do, but they have that additional on top of that. So okay, is that going to be the end of your turn? If so, it's Scarlet.
Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Scarlet, you're up. Nice, very nice. That's going to be a powerful hit as well. So you're going to do piercing and cold damage. Let me just check. Okay, cold gets reduced, but as it's 1, it can't be reduced. So it's going to take 1 point of damage. And who's this on, Scarlet? Are you muted again? Yep.
Yeah, I had a mouthful, sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, the guy in the middle, zombie in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, so obviously hit him for that. And I'll follow up with another offhand shot to try and finish him off.
Okay, so you're going to do another 7 points. That'd be 9 total points. Okay. And another 4 points of damage from the lightning. And another 6 from your second powerful hit. Incredible. Okay. So they were shambling before, but this one in the middle in particular has nearly lost a leg. Let's see here. You've done. He's got 19 and 18. So those are going to be injuries as well. If you've done, is it 10? No, it's 14. So you need to do 14 or more, which you didn't do. But you still dealt the damage, which is nice, and it is struggling to even move at this point. So if you are done, then Xerxes, you are up.
I'm done.
Alright. So, wait, I'm not muted, no.
No, you're not muted.
Okay. I'm not gonna rage this time, no, I'm not gonna rage. I'm actually going to move up to this one over here.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna do a regular attack with my hand axe, and it's gonna have the axe. It's a zombie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has the axe bonus. So I'm gonna do that as my main action.
Very nice. That's a powerful hit. So you've got 2 from the zombies, lovely, and from the axe, yeah. So that'll be 8 total slashing plus 1 fire, but they are weak against that, so you'll be doing 2 points extra of fire, if I recall. Fire is 2, yeah. Okay, so altogether,
what is it? Let me,
yeah, for now, yes, you are still level 2s. So I've lost my train of thought now. So that'd be 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else?
Do I see anything like visibly changing to the zombie at this point, or
you can see that these scorch marks are a lot larger than you would see if you were just to strike something else, maybe like a wall, or even if you hit the ground. There seems to be a reaction that their skin is having to the fire.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I noticed this action, and I just do it again as a bonus action.
Have you got a sword in your other hand?
Yes.
Right, then you have to use your sword.
Okay.
You can't swing twice with your main hand unless you get another attack.
Yeah, so it doesn't have the bonus, it's...
Until you get another attack action.
Yes. Alright, let me do it with the sword, but I do not have dual wielding, so... Yeah, so it's gonna be half... It should be half of that because I don't have dual wielding, right? Even if it hits. Does it hit?
It's not halved. Well, you've got a 12, so it does hit. These are very low armoured. So you will do a normal hit on it for 2 points.
Okay. Yeah, and I have nothing else. I can do nothing else, so I'll end my turn.
Actually, you rolled 1, didn't you? So it'd be 1 point. Okay. Alright, so you end your turn. Blaze steps up. She moves around to this section over here. And is going to launch an arrow towards the extremely wounded one over here. Let's hope she does it. Go. Oh, come on, she completely misses.
She is not with it
She
today.
is having a horrible day today. Normally she hits everything. Now, no, not so much. Alright. 1 arrow gone. 1 action wasted. And that's all she's going to be able to do. So we're going to get the first of the zombies coming up. And they are going to move up to our poor Smithy here. And unleash an attack. Actually, that one's going to try and bite him. And he misses, so it doesn't matter. That's all he's going to do for his turn. Zale, you're up. You can see that the zombies are still focusing on the Smith. They are closing in on him. One is completely blocked at the moment by Xerxes, but only for the time being. The other two, I don't know what happened there.
Okay. First of all, I want to do the stealth check to see if I'm concealed.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect.
That's such a waste of natural 20 though.
Yeah.
I will come out and I will shoot at this guy.
The one directly in front of you or the one behind? Yep, the one in front, okay.
Yep. And
roll your damage then, please.
Oh man, let it be.
Here we
20
go,
again.
real gun.
Yeah, well, it is 20, but not natural, so.
Okay, so let's see here. You
That's-
have
8.
obviously a powerful hit, so you need to add a 2. So that'll be 9 total piercing. And the poison.
And then a sneak attack.
Poison does nothing.
That's fair.
So you do no poison damage, you're only doing piercing. Do your sneak attack damage. Don't forget these are critical hits as well, so they need to be rolled as such. Oh no, sorry, they're not, no, because it was stealth.
No,
Yep,
it's
yep.
dirty 20.
Okay, so
that's number
1 point of extra damage, so
That's
10 total.
Yes, and I will hide again.
So he drops to that amount and looks around, notices where you go, but doesn't seem to react in any other way other than just seeing where you've gone.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Alright, next one is the heavily injured one. Doesn't need to move, but he's going to move up and he's going to attack against the Smith again. He's going to try and bite him. Let's go, that one. Ooh, that's another low roll, and that's not enough to get him. Actually, yes it is. So it's going to be a point of damage. And he is going to make a... Okay. This isn't going to be good for him, I don't think. Nope. So you can see that around the neck area of the Smith is the bite marks from the zombie as he pulls off of his body, leaving behind a black liquid that seems to seep into the bite mark and start to fester. Okay. Next one up He's going for Xerxes, and this one is going to try and bite you, Xerxes.
To that I say, come at me.
So it's a normal roll. Nope. You brush him aside easily, just like backhanding him, like, get away from me. Okay. Ayana, what are you doing?
I'm gonna step into this space here,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna attempt to lop off the head of this one.
Okay.
With my axe, which has the bonus against zombies. Oh, sorry. First, what I'll do is I'll drop my aura,
Right, okay. Yep.
so that gives everybody a +2 on damage.
Yep. So that's what your bonus used?
Yep.
Yep.
Bonus action for that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna swing with my axe.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh.
7. No. You just quite can't land the blow on this one.
Dang it.
The next up is going to be Smith's turn. And as his action, he is going to GTFO, and he sadly isn't part of your party, so he has to go a long way round. So he's going to head this way, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he just hangs around. In fact, I'm going to put him over by this lamp here. Because he's going to feel a lot safer in the light. Turn marker's done. Ophi, turn 2.
I'm gonna see if Nyx can remember some of her training to cast through her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to come forward just a tad.
Mm-hmm.
And use her to send a firebolt to the nearest zombie.
Right. Who are you using to send a firebolt?
I'm sending my magic through Nyx.
Right. Okay. What are you trying to achieve by this?
To get a better target. To hit better.
Alright, you won't get any benefits for this.
DM, I know it can't attack, but can it use the help action?
No, it can't.
I can't? Oh,
No.
wow.
She's supposed to be able to cast spells. I'm supposed to be able to cast spells through her.
You can cast spells through her, but what I'm saying is if doing it now through her is completely pointless because it makes no difference from whether you're casting it through her or through yourself.
In fact, it would be a bad choice because if you're casting
she'd get it at disadvantage and you wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can put her there as like a deterrent if you really want to. You can, and she can be attacked. Just bear that in mind, as you know, Scarlet done it.
okay, I'll just do a firebolt and hit this guy then.
But remember,
Okay.
your firebolt has got a serious amount of range, so if you wanted to, you could like really back off because you're not in combat at the moment. So you could really back off, put some distance between you, and then fire over your party and still manage to hit the thing most likely because it's not that difficult to hit them. Although I failed and so did Ayana, but you know that's a different story.
I'm going to do a firebolt from there to the nearest guy.
Yep.
Damn!
Nice.
The shot.
I don't know why it's rolling twice, but that's a 24, so that's a beautiful strike. Yeah, roll your damage. So just click on where it says firebolt, and it'll add your damage. Okay. So, which one is this on, please?
The top one.
Top one, over by Xerxes. Yep. Okay. Yeah, once again... Oh, hang on. You can't do powerful hit because it's a spell, but you can get the bonus from your fire, which will be an extra 2 points. Yeah, 7.
So is that benefiting from Ayana's as well?
7, 6. What? Sorry.
Is that benefiting from Ayana's?
The aura.
The aura. What does your aura say for your? I think you're just out of range for it. I think it's 15 or 10 feet.
It's 15 feet around me.
Yeah. You're about 20 feet off, so you are just out of range, sadly. But I think you'll find that the aura is mainly for melee. So if you were hitting with a staff or something like that, then you would do the extra 2 points. If you were in range.
Sure, so I thought I'd check. No, that's fine. Damage have I dealt?
But yeah, you've managed to damage this zombie pretty well. It's still standing, but it's having a hard time standing up. They're all seemingly suffering quite badly at this point.
Right, I waste no time. I'm going to take a shot at the wounded one in the middle.
Yep. That's the hit. Roll damage.
We're going to hit it for 5 piercing and 4 cold.
Alright. The cold is resisted. However, the damage that you dealt is enough to kill it.
Right, quick shot. Going to turn around and shoot at the one attacking the druid at the top.
And he goes down.
Okay. A 16 to hit on the top guy.
Yep, powerful shot.
Okay, and that's going to be another 4 piercing, 1 lightning.
So it'll be 6 total piercing, because you got an extra 2 for your...
Yep, that's me done.
Yep, that's him done as well.
Nice.
You just wiped out 2 of
Good
them.
chance.
So, quick arrows, quick actions, quick thinking. You managed to drop 2 of the 3 enemies right now, and the last one seems to be kind of struggling a bit to focus on what he's really going for at this point. Okay, so with you done Scarlet, it falls to Xerxes. Xerxes, you are free to move.
I am free to move. Okay, I can go diagonal, right?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I'm moving diagonally space, and can I, like, kind of leap with my hand axe and attack him?
For flavour, you can do that if you want to try and get a bit of a dramatic kind of swing in. Yes, you can. Yeah. Later on, you can actually pick up the ability to leap and attack.
Yeah, that's
which you can use to close in on things.
At this point, it's purely for flair with the attack.
Okay, so with a
yes,
with a bit of a hop, skip, and a jump, roll your attack.
The axe bonus on top of that. Public roll.
There we go. That's a beautiful hit again. So that's 2 points. So 4. That's 10. Wow, just enough. That's what you needed. 15.
Is that a powerful hit?
That is a powerful hit, and he goes down. With that extra 2 points of damage, you manage to clear the board with him. So,
yay!
Combat is over.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is run to the blacksmith and just give him a quick lay on hands to heal him.
Okay.
I'm only going to use 1 because I don't really want to burn through too much of it.
Yeah. No problem. He thanks you. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. Let me see how I can repay you. So he is offering the option was okay, so you can either avoid the encounter, help kill the attackers, which you did, He will. Okay. You've got the option here. You have either the option to have all your equipment repaired for free, fully, or if you don't want that option, you can take 100 gold as a reward and split it amongst you.
That'd be 20 each.
Mm-hmm.
Less if we count practice as well.
I don't think I need any repairing, actually. How about you?
I'm pretty good for repairs.
This is a party decision, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not one person takes 100, one person gets repairs. It's you either all get repairs or you all get the 100. That's all you get.
Mm-hmm.
We could take the
100 gold.
Yeah, I was thinking we
Same.
I'll put it in the stash, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Potions keep us alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. And then we use 100 gold to buy a healing potion.
Yep, I agree.
So what are you doing? You taking repairs or the money?
We're taking
Money.
the money then.
Okay. Who should I hand this to? And he holds out a pouch full of gold. So who wants to take this?
I think it would be best if the paladin took it.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense. And before you guys can talk about it and say anything, he slams. Hold your hand out, Ayana, and just slams the pouch into it, and just fold your hands over it so that you're clasping onto it, and then just lets go. Says thank you so much. Says I don't know what I would have. Well, I pretty much know what I would have done without you. I would have just died and become one of those things. But his demeanour has obviously gone from a very thankful, but he's slightly worried still, looking about, his eyes dashing around the area, trying to see if there's any more things that are going to come after him and that kind of thing. You know, you just saved him from pretty much certain death. So every single one of you are heroes. Thank you.
Yay!
Have you got a safe place to go?
I will manage. I was stupid. I left the path. I should never have done so. As you have obviously you've been, if you guys look here, you've been travelling down this path here. So as you have been heading along the path and have obviously not had any issues just thus far, I will follow that path and hopefully I will find somewhere where I can go safe. Maybe I can help in the future at some point, but for now I really want to just get out of here.
That's fair.
Should we escort him back to the rogue encampment?
That is completely up to you if that's what you wish to do, or whether you want to head forwards.
Open to the party. It's just I might have to go soon, that's all.
Is he even from the encampment? Or did he come from maybe another symbol?
Well, to be honest, you don't know. This is the first time that you've met somebody who hasn't tried to kill you or join you outside of the encampment.
Yeah, Xerxes is gonna ask, where did you come from?
I'm originally from Westmarch.
I meant around here.
No, I don't live around here.
So what are you doing here?
I'm travelling through, and sadly, from what it looks like, this area has become very corrupted very quickly, and I've been caught up in all this. I see the huge towering inferno of the monastery ablaze in the distance. I can see that from here, even through the mountain clearing, but I don't know what's going on. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this around here. I normally come through here quite often, but today and within the last few days, I've managed to really struggle to find my way through. And when I first started out, I was a lot fitter and stronger, but the amount of time that I've been fleeing through this area, it's really taken out of me, and I just need to find somewhere to go, at least for the time being. Do you happen to know anywhere?
There
What
is
about the encampment?
Yeah.
Probably to our encampment. But
Which encampment? You have an encampment?
Of a sort.
We came from an encampment.
A rogue town.
Yes.
Well, I assume as you've come from towards where the cold plains are, that there's nothing there that is living anymore. You seem to be very able-bodied parties, so I'm absolutely fine just travelling on my own. I think that's the worst of it for now. I got to this point and it's just filled with dangers. Just trying to flee this area, but I'm pretty sure I can make it on my own. But if you want to escort me, I'm not going to turn the offer down.
What do we think, guys? Do we go back with him?
I mean,
And he flicks open what you can only see as to be like a pocket watch or a locket, and inside is a picture of a young girl.
Ooh.
And he looks at it and he says, "Don't worry, I'm coming."
ooh.
Come, my friend, we will escort you.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, guys, can we just search these zombies to see if there's anything of worth or value or gold, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
I'll
We'll just
stay with the
stand here.
blacksmith.
Yeah, I'll stay with the blacksmith.
Yeah, you can. Alright, so who's making these checks and who wants to stay out of it, basically? Because I need either a perception or an investigation check, and each one has a different DC, so depending on what you use.
Rogue and the sorceress.
Yeah.
I can do perception check.
Alright, so Zayor and Ophi, if you want to do either a investigation or perception check for me.
Can I help?
Wow!
Oh, wow. Well, okay.
Well done!
Do I even need to try to roll?
Yeah,
That's not perception, that's all knowing.
make a roll. Make a roll. Decide what you want to use, perception or investigation.
Perception.
So, okay, go ahead. That's a fail, but Ophi, with amazing success, that's actually going to class as 2 successes. So you're doing pretty well for just 2 of you. You still managed to get 2 successes. Where is my loot?
I believe that's what they're asking.
So random.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know where the zombies are shoving the loot to hide it.
You'll be happy with the loot regardless.
What do you get? 2 successful, so you get 4 items. Okay. Let's find out what you get then. Oh,
Christmas is come early when you're getting all this loot.
yeah, this is like really Christmas, isn't it, for you guys? Okay, so you find a pair of leather gloves,
Ooh.
which should be very handy for anybody. Oh, that should have been removed. No, this is the only way that you can get these. This is a mining pick that you can still use, and I'll explain to you how and why. A set of leather armor. So at some point there might have been a miner that has come through on the way to what is now known as the Den of Evil, but before was the Bloodmore Mines. So it could have been that he stopped at some point and didn't actually make it any further because he's also been set upon. And the last item is a minor potion of mana. So you've got a set of gloves and a leather armor. So that's that, and then all I need to do is check for the quality of it. So the first one was the gloves. So the gloves are just a normal pair of leather gloves, no magical properties. The second one was a leather armor, which is holding magical properties. It glows blue when you pick it up. And that is all you find.
This is going to be busy. Okay, that's all noted. Thank you.
Okay, I think that we should head out.
Agreed.
Okay, so if you guys, what do you want to do? Do you want to escort him back to the rogue encampment, or do you want to head further into the following area where he's fled from?
Well, I've got a feeling we're going to find a waypoint when we move to the next area. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe let's ask Blacksmith. Maybe he would know.
Maybe he came from that direction.
Maybe you don't know what waypoint looks like. Never used one. Maybe ask him if he's seen any interesting landmarks or flagstones.
So,
Okay, over there.
who was gonna ask the blacksmith?
I'm a bit out of favour with him, seeing as I hit him with my magic.
I'll do it.
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
You healed him, didn't you?
have you seen any strange landmarks around at all?
What, besides a burning monastery?
Yeah, besides a burning monastery.
No. I've avoided things as best as I can as I've been passing through all these different places. I've not really stopped to look around. I've just been trying to keep to the path as much as possible, because the monsters tend to only stray there a few times. They generally stick to away from it. Or you can skirt around them, which is just another option if you don't want to fight or can't fight. But in general, no, I've not seen anything that is out of sorts, or if you want to put it like that.
I could
Blaze.
technically scout ahead to see if there is a waypoint.
I
With my
was just gonna say, what about asking Blaze?
yeah.
That
was
could
land.
work. Wait, but how do we know that she knows this line? We could, you know what? We could just ask.
Yep.
Why are we wondering?
This,
Blaze,
yeah,
is there a waypoint near here?
there's waypoints everywhere. You just got to find them. I don't know where
Yeah.
they are specifically, but I know that they're dotted all through the landscape. That's how the mages wanted it.
Useful.
Well, let's leave the exploration for the next session then.
Yeah, let's just get
Let's help the blacksmith
anyway.
go back, and that's it.
Right. Okay.
Oh. So we're safely returning the blacksmith.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, about that. Returning.
He he says, are you sure you really don't need to help me anymore? You've helped me enough. I'm sure that you've got better things to do than just help an old man like me.
Listen, we need to go back anyway. Some of us
Need
need
to
some
rest.
supplies. Rest up. We might as well take you with us.
Okay, and where are we going? Where are you taking me?
To Rogue's Camp.
I don't know where that is.
Well, good thing we're going with you, isn't it? Let's go. Follow us.
I was just going to follow the road back to Westmarch. But yeah, okay, I'll go with you.
Wait, could we temporarily follow him to Westmarch then? How about
It would
what
be
if we?
safer for him to follow us, and then he can rest up at the encampment.
That's true. We should
Yeah.
probably tell him that.
Westmarch is probably, if you go from the encampment, it's going to take you about a week's travel.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, he needs a rest.
Yeah, he's not exactly provisioned for a week's travel to Westmarch, is he? So
No, he's literally just travelling very, very lightly. He's got only the clothes on his back. He's got no bags or anything like that. The money that he had, that he was saving for,
we'll take
like
him as
just trying to procure some sort of travel, maybe. He's got a few pockets of food that he just shoved in, like really hurriedly. But other than that, he's got nothing.
No, we'll take him back to Rogue Encampment.
Yeah, I will tell him. I will tell him that perhaps if he could help people in a camp or build around it, do some tasks for people there, they would probably be willing to pay him, and he could be more prepared for his travels.
Okay.
I had an additional idea as well. Is maybe we could put in a word with Guide or Wariv, see if any
Or Chelsea.
or Chelsea.
Yeah. Okay. We go back to the camp.
Let's go.
To the camp.
Okay. Well, leading the way. Well, she doesn't really need to now because you are backtracking. So she's going to keep towards the back and keeps kind of like a rear vanguard sort of thing. As you all move forwards, the Smithy is going to try to stay near to you, Ayana.
Okay.
As best as he can. However, you do have a bit of a journey. So, just bear this in mind. This is the last time I'm going to ask. Are you going to drag him back to the camp and take him back there? Or are you going to push forwards?
No, we're going to take him back to the camp.
I kind of want to push forward, but yeah.
I want to push forward as well, but the session's about to end anyway.
Yeah.
And he's not got any equipment. He'll die if we leave him. He can
Wait,
he'll die.
he was bitten by the zombie, right?
Wait, was he bitten by the zombie?
Yeah, he needs rest.
Can we actually
Yeah,
do the
besides rest, have we seen the wound?
Yes, you've seen the wound.
Can we actually do the perception check on it, or medical check?
Yes, before we take him back to the camp.
Yeah.
Like, we're taking an infected person back.
Yes, you are.
Maybe we should, like, see if he's not gonna infect the rest of the camp.
I do have a bit of skill in medicine.
I'm really shit in it.
Do we need an antidote or something for that?
I will save you any rolls that you make. You look over the bite and cannot tell what is going on. There is marks that have been left, obviously human teeth marks, and there's a chunk of his skin and flesh that is missing, and in place of that is almost like a blood clot of black.
I say we put him down.
Yeah, me seeing that, I'm just gonna be like, what if I just cut that part off for safety? You'll still have the rest of your body.
Is there any medic in our camp? Any doctor?
Akara, she's a priestess.
Would we be able, to use rope to bond him and just travel like that, just in case he's gonna turn, and then show him to the priestess?
Wait, you mean like forcing him to come with us?
Well, I'm gonna present him with options. You either do that or you just go.
If we leave him, he's gonna die, 100%, because he's got no equipment. He's not got any provisions.
Yeah, but we also run the risk of him infecting others while he's running away.
Or if he turns into a zombie, he has to put him in quarantine, wouldn't we?
I mean, we could go halfway and say we could give him some sort of equipment, leave him with the money, and, be on his merry way with sort of equipment and a bit more secured.
That is actually quite a smart idea.
Yeah.
we could just say, okay, here's the equipment. We keep your money as a payment. You can go if you want to keep the money. I don't mind either way.
Well, I mean, we've been adventuring for a while, DM. Do we know if people get bitten by zombies turn into zombies?
No,
because
at the moment, no. You're not versed in all of this because this is like black magic. This is something that would be taboo across like the entire land. You wouldn't even know about this. Not even Francis would know that people that are bitten by zombies actually turn into zombies or have a chance to turn into zombies unless cured.
No, this is pure metagaming. Our characters don't even know that he could turn into a zombie. So
like until now, you don't even know what zombies are. Sorry, not now, but recently, like within the last few days.
Yeah, we have zombies before. We know what they are.
You might have read about like mythical or kind of something which is referred to as zombie-like, but never an actual zombie itself.
Okay.
But we've come across zombies.
But you have fought them. Yeah, you have fought them.
Yeah.
You have fought enough of them to study them whilst you fight them, and you know like what weaknesses and stuff like that they have.
Lay on hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has the second ability that if you use 5 points of it, it cures something poison, I think, or something like that.
It cures poison. Does it cure poison?
Cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison.
Mm-hmm.
So
would that be something?
It could potentially cure him, but you don't know that he has a disease, so your character wouldn't necessarily use that.
Put it this way, he's the one that's been bitten, and he doesn't know he's even at any risk.
After seeing...
This is very much metagaming at this point.
So
what the end described, seeing that black pool of cyst or something, that surely cannot be healthy.
That's the only information that you've got, because you've not seen people get bitten. You've only seen I think one person who was bitten, and that was would have been Francis. No, it wasn't. It was the thief that fled. Can't remember his name.
Lev.
Yeah, Lev. He got bitten, and so did Francis, and that was in the graveyard.
Well, so what do you want to do? I'm okay with any of the options, really.
I think we should go with the original plan.
Let's just take it back to the camp. We've already decided that was a plan of action. And if we didn't know about the zombie bite, it was you that raised zombie bite as a concerning character. So you can be the one to say, look, actually keep an eye on him because, I'm worried about this zombie bite. But we don't know about that. Only you're the one that's mentioned it so far.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if you guys were if you ask me how does he look, then I'll tell you that he's holding his neck.
Well, he's a human, just got his neck bitten off, so yeah, that's unsurprising.
Yeah, he stood there holding his neck whilst he's trying to stay as close to Iona as possible because he believes that she's some sort of like priest or curative.
Can I ask him?
Take him to Akara. Akara is the priestess.
Can I ask him to show their wounds?
Yeah, sure. He removes his hand, says, it stings a bit, and I think it may have gotten worse, but he doesn't know.
In response to him showing me that wound, obviously ignoring everything that's just been talked about, can I dump a couple more points of lay on hands into him to try and stem the bleeding?
It won't get worse. The damage, is you trying to cure the damage off of him? Is that what you're trying to do?
Effectively, yes.
Yeah, you can dump another few points of lay on hands. How many do you want to use?
Well, I mean, one thing I was going to ask is if I dump the rest of the 4 points I've got left, would that be enough to potentially cure a disease? But obviously I don't know any of that, so I'll just dump 2 more into him.
Okay.
Or just dump how many you would think that you would want to dump into him, and then we'll go from there. So would your character or would Iona just think, holy shit, I need to cure this guy as best as I can, I'm going to throw all my healing power into him? Would she do that, or would she be, I'm going to reserve a few?
Yeah, she would, because obviously we're heading back to the camp anyway, so...
Okay.
What level are you?
2.
So you got 10 in total?
Yeah.
It says I've only got 5 on my sheet.
No, it's per level.
Okay, I need to change that then.
It should be 5 times your level, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, if you are gonna use as much points to cure him, that's...
Yeah, paladin level 2.
That's still gonna be metagaming, because our characters don't know, so they would do that.
As far as you're concerned, Ayana, you see someone who is injured that you've already tried curing, and it has worked, but they are still suffering from that wound. You can still see that there is, it is partially open. It doesn't seem to be helping out with the healing as much as what you might have hoped, but you are helping alleviate some of the pain.
Based on what Ayana does know, I'll stick to what I said. I'll dump the extra 4 points in, so I still technically have 5 left because I get 10.
Okay.
On my level. So he's had 5 points dumped into him.
Okay.
To help him with bleeding, pain, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Now, for your cure disease, does that have to be 5 at once, or does it just have to be 5 received at any point?
It would have to be 5 at once.
Okay. In which case, he heals another 4 points. And you can still see that the wound on his neck is starting to close slightly, but there is something that is restricting it from being fully closed.
He is a zombie. That's it.
Yeah, but our characters don't know, so...
Being a paladin, if it's not working, I'll just go the whole hog and do the rest of it, because I want to see some improvement in this guy.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I'll dump the last 5 into it, and think if that doesn't help, then nothing will.
So he regains his last hit point that he's lost, and he is now full health. And you can see that the wound on his neck has nearly just like closed up completely, but all the black ichor that's been around that you saw before has been removed. It's as if it's been washed away by your power to heal.
No, you're misreading how lay on hands work. It's an alternative to healing.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you mean alternative to healing?
You don't get the healing and the disease. It's one or the other. You either heal or you use 5.
Oh, well, in which case then he's back at 1 less.
Yeah, that's right, because it says you can expend 5 hit points from the pool to cure the target of 1 disease or neutralise 1 poison, or I can use it to give hit points back.
Well, there you go then. So, yeah, bit of a overheal, but it's fine. He's back to 10. We can retcon that. It's fine. But with your 5 that gets him up to 10, you are able to kind of like expunge any of the poison that is in his neck wound.
Obviously, I wouldn't realise that that's what it was until I've done that and it's changed its look.
Yeah,
so.
It's completely got like all the blackness has disappeared. Any residual was dried. That's on his skin. It's dried and is no longer in his body. And will most likely just wash off with a cloth or something like that. A bit of water. But the wound itself is now no longer festering and has closed up. There's just a slight scratch now, basically, like a few teeth marks. You know, like if you bite into like an apple or something like that, you could just see the teeth marks, but not necessarily the flesh under behind it. That's what his skin is like at the moment around his neck area.
As long as he's stable to get back to camp, that's all Diana really cares.
He's more than capable of walking. As he said, he can handle himself, but he's not going to turn down an escort.
Yeah, that's it. Let's go.
All right, then are we going to camp?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, let's leave then.
Right. Okay then. So the long journey back. You.
It's not that long. It's only about 2-3 hours.
No, it is.
You said it was 2 hours on the road. When we left.
2 hours
Right?
from the point of the coal plains, but then you've got the travelling time that you take through the coal plains as well, which is going to add another 2 to 3 hours on top of your journey.
That's alright. It's only 4 hours. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
That's literally just a hike.
Yeah, literally you just hiked out, saved to go and then you're going to hike back. So, let's put that over to Rogue Encampment. Because there aren't any enemies there. So what happens is you manage to get back to the coal plains. You use the waypoint when you reach it, and you head straight back to town. For the time being, as you are accompanying him, I will count him as part of your party, and therefore he is able to use the waypoint as well, although a bit bashfully, because this is not something he's used to. He knows of them and has never actually used them. But yeah, he is... Oh, wrong one. He is actually in camp. Let's find that. I must have clicked on Blaze by accident. There we go.
Where in the camp would he be then?
Once you're in the camp, he'll continue to follow. Let's move that. Let's put that down. He will continue to follow, but he is very eager to leave. He's okay, like he's feeling safe, but he wants to go for a reason that is not really been made clear. He did mutter something when he took out his locket, but other than that, there's nothing else.
I will just whisper to someone who has better social skills than I do. Maybe someone should check on him.
Yeah, I wanted to try, but I only have intimidation.
My charisma is awful. I would be questioning why I'd want to leave the same.
You know what? Can I try something? Can I try something? I want to see if this could work. So, DM, you know the amulet that I have?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to. Can I take my amulet out and like show it to the blacksmith and say, "Are you stressed for your family too?" And see if I get a reaction out of that.
His eyes light up as soon as he sees, as soon as he hears what you say. Who is it who has the amulet? I can't remember. Is it Xerxes?
Yes.
Yeah. 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 His eyes light up as he sees you pull out and ask the question to him. And he just nods and lets out a sigh and says, "Yeah, I need to get back to my daughter. I've been gone for too long. She's going to start worrying. And then she'll want to come looking for me. I know she will. And if she does that, I'm worried that she's going to get hurt."
I understand. I will do anything for family. So I know where you're coming from. But realize that the path ahead is dangerous. Preparation is also an important part of it.
You've already helped me more than I can repay you for, but would you happen to know anyone who has a mode of transport that I can take and return at a later date when things are less, what should we say, crazy?
Yeah, Xerxes is like a barbarian that lived in the woods, so he's like motor vehicle. What is that? So I'm just gonna wait for the party to see if someone reacts to what was just said.
Okay.
Anybody else? Zeo or Elfie?
I would say that the best option would be to have a chat with Kasia, and she would perhaps help you if you would help her with something. That could vary from helping with the blacksmithing stuff, or preparing more, I don't know, fences, perhaps, stuff like that.
Alright, I will try. I can't promise anything. I do need to rest, you're right. I was denying it to myself, but I'm so beat. I really need to find somewhere to get my head down for even just 10-15 minutes. That'll be fine for me. And then I need to look at a way to get back to Westmarch.
Could you go to priestess to just have a check on you if everything is okay? And I'm sure that she will aim you in the right direction for a bit of a rest.
Right. Scarlet, is there any information that we might be able to use?
Is there any?
Well, I don't know. Is there anything in this camp that we don't know about that you guys already know?
No, just Akara.
At this point, I don't know how we would further progress.
Let's ask what's her name? Kasia, is it?
Yeah.
Let's ask Kasia for a cot for him. He can go rest in a cot, and then we'll.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? For some reason, it's taking. What the? Oh.
Yeah, let's introduce him to Kasia, and then hopefully we can get him checked at with the cleric or priestess, and from there, I think that they can manage.
So we'll approach Kasia, DM, and ask her for a cot and someone to look after our new tag along.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, okay then. So what I'll say is then, to avoid any long drawn out scenarios, Kasia will be a little bit reluctant at first because she doesn't know him, but eventually she will warm to the idea of helping someone out who does need help, as you guys have kind of set the example that random kindness is rewarded and required in the world as it is. So she is going to offer to help. She says, I will speak with Warif. He may be able to procure a caravan with Geed at some point in the future. I can't guarantee it's going to be pretty soon, but we will do what we can. I'm sure Geed will want to go trade at some point. I don't know how safe it is now. I don't know whether there's going to be another incursion. It's all up in the air at the moment, so we will see. But we will do what we can.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you for your help and participation.
Pleasure. Now, what are you doing back here?
We rest up.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit at the campfire and like continue fiddling on my wooden bear that I still haven't finished.
And I'm gonna talk to Kasia about the fact that the first part of what was it called? Plains of
Coal plains?
Sorry?
You talk about the coal plains?
Yes. That they have been cleared, and there is no monsters, no more zombies that we know of fiends, and that is essentially safe.
Yeah, okay. She grins and says, excellent job. You are proving to be the heroes that we all expected you to be, and we thank you. But your job is nowhere near complete. We still need to get back to the monastery at some point, and time is ticking.
Okay. So no loot from her. Okay. I think that we're just gonna rest, and I think that that's where we're gonna. At least I'm gonna end the session. As in, I'm gonna need to go.
Do you want to do a 10 minute rest, like a quick rest, or do you want to do something else?
I think I want to do a long rest because also I need the rage charges again, so I need the long rest for that, as well as the healing.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm waiting for a long rest. If anybody is against that, like, just say.
Yeah, I think a long rest is a good idea because we've got quite a lot of things that need identifying as well. So it'd be helpful for Francis to identify those for us.
Yep.
Obviously, hopefully, be joining us and well enough to join us in the next run out, which was one of the reasons I thought we should come back to camp to collect him for our next.
Yeah, I agree. I'm happy to stop here.
All right. So
when's our next session?
Next week.
Oh, it's next week. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, next week or the week?
No, next weekend.
Okay. Okay, perfect. I thought it was every other weekend, but yeah, if it's next week, nice.
We're changing it up because we're not playing on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Understandable.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I don't celebrate Christmas, so I forgot about that part.
Yeah, that's right.
Quite a lot of loot to identify, so yeah. In terms of Francis's downtime, because obviously he's had a day at camp, could we use some of that time to get him to identify the loot that we've collected, or?
Yeah, we can do that. As it's basically your second downtime of the day. I'll allow that more things can be done. Obviously, you can all work on some more of your skills if you wish, so we can get those rolls in. As for Francis himself, he's somewhat unavailable for now, but he will be available pretty soon. He is, for want of a better word, sick, and getting as much bed rest as possible.
That's fine.
Yes.
Alright then. I'll be going. Thank you for the session. It was fun.
Interesting. Fun.
See you next week, everyone.
Yeah.
Yep, don't forget, guys. I'll speak to you during the week.
Really part.
See you later. I'll be in the group. Bye.
Alright. Cheers, OP.
Bye.
Alright, see you later, alligator.
Right then. I'm going to end the recording here then. Thank you to everyone who turned up and played. As you said, you really enjoyed it, which is wonderful, so I don't have to ask you if you did. Yeah, some interesting turns, dice rolls and so on. But yeah, things are starting to unfold nicely, and you also did your first random event, which was really nice. So yeah, there's more from where that come from, and we'll pick this up in a week's time. Okay. Thanks to everyone that's watching. I hope you enjoyed the campaign, and that you continue to stick with us. And I will be uploading the next one pretty soon. Bye for now.